following is a presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. It's time for Liberty Flames Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The 2-1. Swing, ground ball, base hit, center field, and the Flames will walk it off! And this ball is driven to deep center field. Onto the track, at the wall, it's out of here! Camden Troyer goes into launch mode.
In 2025, Liberty Baseball begins a new era with first-year head coach Bradley LaCroix.
Our ultimate goal is to win championships, play in the postseason, and hopefully one day get to Omaha.
With new coaches and a slew of new faces on the roster, these Liberty Flames are ready to show Conference USA they're here to win.
We're going to be aggressive, hard-nosed, competitive, but just like I told the guys, we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy this.
Diving try, made the catch in left center field. 3-2, strike three called outside corner. Dylan Matheson with the strikeout to end it.
Follow Flames baseball all season long, right here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. This is Liberty University Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our daily chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix, sound from the clubhouse, scores from around Conference USA, and more. Today's pregame coverage is presented by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at Segra.com. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, life lived full. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union, start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. It's time for the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Now we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
On a gorgeous Friday afternoon, we say hello from Brooks Stadium on the UNCW campus in Wilmington, North Carolina. And coming up, it is game one of a three-game non-conference series between the Liberty Flames and the UNC Wilmington Seahawks. Glad you are with us here for Flames Baseball. Liberty getting set to continue this five-game road trip and got things started off with a win on Wednesday night. Liberty at 17th ranked Duke. It was the Flames rolling over the Blue Devils 12-4 to get things started off on a positive note. Liberty now 6-2 overall on the season and looking to try to beat a very good CAA ball club in UNCW, team that was in the NCAA regionals each of the last 2 years. They've got some of their firepower back from last year as well. So should be a really good challenge for the Flames coming up here this weekend. All day games this weekend. 4 o'clock start today, 4 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Sunday. And the good news is there is not a cloud in the sky as we look out here over Brooks Field on the UNCW campus. Nothing but powder blue overhead. Cool breeze blowing in from center field, but temperatures should be up in the 70s here, or at least the mid-60s for this one here this afternoon. Told you Liberty got it done on Wednesday in a game that was never really close. The Flames with a 12-4 win, hit 5 home runs in that game, and maybe this warmer weather will do something here for the Flames bats as well, as they got it going with the long ball early. Jackson Sorensen a home run in the first inning. Camden Troyer blasted one in the second. Nick Barone with a 2-home run day. He had a career-high 5 RBIs in that win, and the Flames did enough on the mound as well. Josh Swink got his second win. Then the bullpen gave up a couple of runs, but for the most part, shut it down after that. So the Flames are feeling good after getting another win over a ranked ACC team on the road. They'll try to stay perfect on the road here today. 2-0 road record coming in here to Brooks Field. While UNC Wilmington is 5-4 overall, they're playing their 10th game of the year. Preseason favorite in CAA again. 5-2 here on their home field. Coming off a 6-1 loss this week to Coastal Carolina. That came on the road. They are 0-2 in road games so far. One key note for Wilmington coming into this game, as they will be without the services of their left fielder, Brock Wills. That's significant because he's the leading hitter on the ball club. Went down with a hamstring pull on Tuesday at Coastal. Don't know if he's going to be able to play here this weekend or not, but he's not in the lineup today for UNCW. They do have the preseason CAA Player of the Year, Tanner Thatch, a guy who hit nearly 30 home runs last year, but he struggled early on this season, hitting just .216. Where they've made their hay is on the mound, and you're going to see it here today. Senior right-hander Zane Taylor will get the ball for UNCW. All-conference pitcher, 2-0 this year, I should say, with a .61 earned run average, and he'll be opposed by junior right-hander Dylan Matheson for Liberty. These two guys are tied for 9th in the country in strikeouts coming into this game, each of them with 20 punch-outs. Matheson only 4 walks. Taylor so far just 1 walk in his outings this season, totaling up 14 2/3 innings. So 3rd start coming for Taylor. This will be the 4th start coming up here for Matheson, and strikes should be aplenty here this afternoon. First pitch coming just after the top of the hour at 4 o'clock. We've got a lot more to get to here on our pregame coverage. It's the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. We'll have our pregame chat with Liberty head baseball coach Bradley LaCroix. Give you a look at both starting lineups coming here as well. That's all on the way before 4 o'clock, but for now we'll take our first break. And when we come back, we'll head into the Flames clubhouse and chat with the aforementioned Dylan Matheson. He was a guest this week on our podcast, the Flames Clubhouse Report. We'll hear a little bit of what he had to say about his strong start to the season. That's all coming up. Hope you'll stick around here on the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Liberty and UNCW. First pitch coming up just after 4 o'clock on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount, up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Pre-game coverage of Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner continues with the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. This portion of the show is brought to you by Aqua Pros, pools, hot tubs, and hearth.
Back here in Wilmington, North Carolina, it is Liberty and UNCW this afternoon in the first of a three-game series. First pitch coming up just after 4 o'clock. Nick Pierce back here with you on the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. Temperature in the low to mid 60s, and the wind should be a factor today, though. Just looking out at those flagpoles, the wind is blowing in at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Some gusts a little stronger than that, but can't be as bad as it was here last year. We had wind gusts up around 40 miles an hour for that game. Wound up being an 11-inning affair in the midweek. Liberty came away with a 2-1 win over UNCW. That was the first meeting between these two clubs in 10 years. So now being meeting in back-to-back seasons. 12 previous matchups between the Flames and Seahawks. Liberty has won 8 of those 12, including, again, the most recent here just last year. One-run nail-biter in 11 innings. Could be looking at another one of those here today if the guy on the mound has anything to say about it. The guys on the mound, I should say. Here's one of them, Dylan Matheson. Had a chance to catch up with him on the Liberty Flames Clubhouse Report podcast, available on the Liberty Flames podcast channel, wherever you get your podcast if you want to check out the entire conversation. But Matheson off to a strong start on the mound for the Flames, coming off a outing against Xavier, which he struck out a career-high tying 9 hitters against the Xavier Musketeers. That is a new Liberty career high for him. He's now got 20 strikeouts and just 4 walks. Leads Conference USA, tied for 9th in the country in strikeouts. Here's Matheson on his early success so far.
The approach has kind of been attacking the zone with fastballs and then letting my off-speed play off that. It's been working pretty well. Yeah, I've been really confident in my fastball, and Coach C challenges pitchers to attack the zone and get beat with the barrel that game. So I just attacked with my fastball and then let my other stuff play, and it was a good approach and worked.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fastball cutter early on for Matheson, and why not? 92-94 with that fastball. He can get to the top of the zone with it, and we saw him have success with it here last year in the game against Wilmington as well. Matheson also said he's happy to get back into a starting role. That was where he was in Division II before he transferred into Liberty. It was more of a relief role for him last year. Enjoys knowing what day he's going to pitch on. Here's some more from Matheson on what his pregame routine in the bullpen is like.
Bullpen, I try to land like outside fastballs to get just like a feel for that, because that's where it plays the best. And then I just kind of work on off speed, because that's like a big thing for me, is being able to throw off speed for strikes, so hitters can't sit on that. So I'll throw 3 to 4 of each off speed pitch, and then if I like that, I'll be good. And then just kind of finish up with a couple fastballs.
Again, that's Matheson on his pregame routine. One more from him. Thinking back to the game from last year, 1-1 contest going into the 11th inning. Matheson turned in 3 2/3 scoreless innings from the bullpen. He'd exit the game mid-hitter with 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th, trailing in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Remember, former Flame Taylor Grubbs came on from the bullpen to get a strikeout to end that game. Here's what Matheson recalls about the experience here just a year ago.
It'll be different because I'm just going into a brand new ball game, 0-0, but last year was a great team win. I remember Grubbs picking me up whenever it was a 2-0 count to strike that guy out. That was a really good feeling, because that would have really been bad to blow that game.
Again, that's Dylan Matheson, today's starting pitcher for the Flames, getting set to make start number 4 on the season here this year, and doing it on a mound where he's had some success. Well, I should say not the exact same mound. They've since got new field surface turf here, so no longer dirt and grass, but all AstroTurf field here at UNC Wilmington, just installed this past January, I believe it was. So we'll see how that plays here for both sides today. The mound also covered in turf here as well. Plenty more to come here on the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra, as Liberty and UNC Wilmington get set to meet for the 13th time in the history of these two programs. Two programs that have had a lot of success, especially UNCW. They've been to a regional each of the last 2 years, 9 regionals in their program history, and then also success before getting to Division I. They've been to the NAIA World Series as well. So historic program here at UNCW. Flames and the Seahawks will lift the lid just after 4 o'clock, and what should be a good challenge for Liberty. We'll step out and have our next break. When we come back, we'll visit with the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix. We'll get his pregame thoughts today. But first, before we head to our next break, let's take you back to Wednesday in Liberty's 12-4 win against Duke. Told you it was a 2-homer day for Nick Barone, and his 5 RBIs played a big factor in the win. That brings us to our play of the game, co-plays of the game from Wednesday, presented by Freedom First Credit Union.
It's time now for the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Freedom First, where people bank for good.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, high fly ball to left. Albright going back. He looks up. That baby's in the trees. 3-run homer, Nick Barone. And the Flames explode for a 3 spot in the third. Liberty leads 5-1. It'd have been safe regardless. Now Barone swings and launches one into left center field. That ball's got a chance. That one sails out of here. A 2-homer day for Nick Barone. 2-run shot in the top of the 6th. Liberty pounding Duke. It's 10-2.
That was the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good. Stay tuned. We've got more of the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra, coming your way after you hear this from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. From Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tubs, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
Every Sunday is Bark at the Park with Liberty Baseball. Now, your dog can join the Flames Pup Club. Get a bandana, leash, chew toy, and tickets to Bark at the Park days for just $50. Email flamesclub@liberty.edu to sign up. You're listening to the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. It's time now to hear from the head coach. Our pregame chat with Liberty Baseball coach Bradley LaCroix is brought to you by Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts.
Game 1 of the series coming up. It's Liberty and UNC Wilmington here from Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm Nick Pierce visiting with the head coach Bradley LaCroix, and 2-0 on the road so far. Taking on a good ball club today. We'll talk about that in a minute, but overall, get down here yesterday. Your workout, day after beating a ranked Duke team. What was the feel around workout yesterday?
Yeah, it was great. It was positive. We got in here late yesterday morning, got a good practice in, got a lift in, and the guys got off their feet yesterday afternoon. But really good day. I mean, obviously positive vibes. That's the way we played Wednesday afternoon in Durham, and obviously with a good result.
And new turf here as well. How's the turf playing so far?
Yeah, it's very similar to Duke's, where it's brand new. They just put it in January, so it's obviously true hops, but it's a little bit slower and softer than ours, just because the rubber and is still at the top. It has been worn in. So, but it's a great surface. Got a great facility here. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, looking forward to playing against another good team. And then you look back to what your team was able to do so well on Wednesday night. We talked about it: 2-out hitting, 2-strike hitting, half dozen RBIs with 2 outs in that ball game, and of course the long ball came as well.
Yeah, it was a great performance by our guys, top to bottom. We jumped out to the lead with Jackson's home run, then Camden's home run, and then Nick Braun had 2 home runs himself. Landon had a home run. But our 2-out hitting, 2-strike approach was outstanding. Swing, Carrington, and Webb all threw the ball really well. We played really good defense except for in the bottom of the second. So it was a total really good performance by our club, and it was great to see them bounce back after a tough weekend when we let 2 slip away. But I talk to them all the time. It's about learning our lessons and moving on and continuing to play good baseball.
That said, you're facing a team this weekend with 3 really good starting pitchers. They have good numbers so far, very minuscule ERAs. What stands out when you put on the tape and watch these guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff. It's a lot of strikes. 3 really good guys that can pitch anywhere in the country. So I told the guys before we left the hotel, this is going to be a really good challenge. This is a NCAA caliber team. Obviously, they're in the postseason a lot, so it's a great chance for us to go on the road and play a really good ball club.
Yeah, they've been in the NCAA regionals each of the last 2 years, and a lot of history before that, as you alluded to. Looking specifically at Taylor today, right-hander, what's the game plan against him?
Yeah, he's a really good fastball. I mean, it's going to be low to mid-90s with a good changeup and a breaking ball, kind of a cutter. But the strike to walk ratio, what stands out, I mean, it's 20 strikeouts to 1 walk. So we've got to be aggressive. We've got to be on time for our fastball early to count because he's probably not going to give us a lot of free passes. So it's a challenge, but our guys will be up to it.
And a team that offensively has the preseason player of the year in Tanner Thatch, guy who hit 24 home runs last year. Just astronomical numbers. Hadn't broke out yet. Hope he doesn't this weekend.
Yeah, he's obviously, the beginning of the year here, he's struggled a little bit. Let's hope that continues for 3 games. But, I mean, those numbers he put up last year and coming into all the awards and accolades he was getting, I mean, obviously he's a great player. Hopefully we can control him and keep him down for the weekend.
And then you look at Dylan Matheson and what he's done so well, just attacking the strike zone, 9th in the country in strikeouts, 1st in Conference USA. Done a lot with the fastball and the cutter. Will his secondary stuff be in play more today?
Yeah, it will be. I mean, obviously we'll see how the wind's blowing in the MVP and how the ballpark's going to play, but he's going to attack with the fastball and the cutter. He showed a good changeup last outing, which will be key against a couple of their left-handed hitters. But, if we can get a quality start from him, then we can pass the ball on to Frankel and August and a couple other guys. So we feel good about it. Anytime you got Dylan starting, we got a chance.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thanks, Nick.
That's the head coach, Bradley LaCroix. Stick around. We've got more pregame coverage coming up after this.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank & Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank & Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank & Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
Liberty Flames baseball is just around the corner. We're walking you up to first pitch with the Flames on Deck Circle powered by Segra on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now it's time to find out who's hot. Presented by Foster Fuels.
Back here in Wilmington, North Carolina on the UNCW campus. Nick Pierce here with you for Flames baseball this afternoon. Liberty and UNCW getting underway just after 4 o'clock. Who's hot for the Flames? It's presented by Foster Fuels. You can make a good case for Nick Barone. That's one bat that's hot. 6-game hitting streak, 2 homers on Wednesday. Go with Camden Troyer, though. Troyer, 4 out of 5 in the game on Wednesday against Duke. Had a home run, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and you look at his career against the Blue Devils in 5 games, he's 9 out of 17 with a pair of homers and 6 RBIs. Camden Troyer, that's who's hot for the Flames. Oh, and by the way, 36 plate appearances for Troyer this year, not a strikeout yet. That is quite a run that he's on coming into this weekend. Camden Troyer, that's who's hot, presented by Foster Fuels. Let's give you a look at the lineups now, presented by Century Exteriors. First for the visitors from Liberty. Liberty Flames under first-year head coach Bradley LaCroix. They are 6-2. Back in the leadoff spot again today, playing center field, it's Michael Robertson. Batting second, playing shortstop, Tanner Marsh. Hitting third at first base again, Jackson Sorensen. Cleanup man is the left fielder, Nick Barone. Batting fifth in right field, Camden Troyer. Hitting sixth, it's the third baseman again today, Landon Seeley. Batting seventh and DHing Riley DiCandido. Hitting eighth and catching Tucker Moore. And batting ninth, it's the second baseman Easton Swafford. Robertson, Marsh, Sorensen, Barone, Troyer, Seeley, DiCandido, Moore, and Swafford, the starting 9. On the mound for the Flames, it's junior right-hander Dylan Matheson. For UNCW, under Randy Hood, he is the head coach, been there 6 years now. This is year 6 for him. Seahawks are 5-4. In the leadoff spot, playing center field, Mac Gillespie. Batting second at first base, preseason CAA Player of the Year, Tanner Thatch. Batting third in right field, Alec DiMartino. Cleanup man is the third baseman, Trevor Lucas. Batting fifth and getting the starting left field today, Bromley Thornton. Hitting sixth is the DH, Riker Galaska. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, Kevin Jones. Hitting eighth and catching, Brian Arndt. And batting ninth, it's the second baseman, Aiden Evans. Gillespie, Thatch, DiMartino, Lucas, Thornton, Galaska, Jones, Arndt, and Evans for UNCW. Their starting pitcher is senior right-hander Zane Taylor, 2-0 on the year with a .61 ERA in 2 starts. He has a complete game already this year. Those are the starting lineups presented by Century Exteriors. Coming up, we've got the ball game for you. Liberty and UNCW. It's next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
First pitch is just moments away. Today's first pitch is presented by Relevant Law. You've been listening to the Flames on Deck Circle powered by Segra. Coming up, we've got the ball game right here on your home for Flames baseball. The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment. It's time to play ball. You're listening to live play-by-play coverage of Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Today's game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank. Life lived full. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty. Caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Now let's take you out to the ballpark for the call of the game. This is Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Temperature at 63 degrees, sunshine, no clouds up overhead as we get ready for first pitch between Liberty and UNCW here this afternoon from Brooks Field on the UNC Wilmington campus in Wilmington, North Carolina. A little bit of a thin crowd here. Folks are still filing in on a late Friday afternoon. I would expect the crowd size to pick up just a bit as we get into this one. Classes should be letting out here as well. The Flames and Seahawks get ready to play game one of a three-game series here, and this one should be a good one. Two teams that have had some recent success. UNCW's been in the postseason each of the last 2 years. They got a good one on the mound today, and right-hander Zane Taylor, 2-0 record, .61 ERA, 20 strikeouts, just one walk across 14 2/3 innings. Opposition hitting 118 against him. His starts have come against Quinnipiac and UNC Asheville. I think fair to say this will be the most challenging lineup he's faced yet this year as Michael Robertson comes to the plate for Liberty. Flames wearing their powder blue unis today. We're ready for baseball. The first pitch of the ball game presented by Relevant Law is a fastball in for a strike. And we're underway this afternoon at 4:03 in Wilmington. 0-1 on Robertson. Into the line goes the right-hander Taylor, and the 0-1 is hit in the air right center field. On the run, Gillespie. He will run it down. Lost his hat in the process. You're going to see a lot of that today with this wind. One away for the Flames in the first. Brings us to our keys to the game delivered by Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. And you talk about all the strikeouts and just the one walk for Zane Taylor today. I think it's a good idea for these Flames hitters to go up there with their hitting shoes on. Don't be afraid to swing the bat. 0-0, 1-0, 0-1. Don't let this guy get to 2 strikes. Tanner Marsh takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Marsh at the plate, batting .323. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball, slowly hit up the middle and threw a base hit into center field. So there you go. 0-1 pitch. Marsh picked on that. He rolls it straight back up the middle, and he's got himself a one-out single. It's not necessarily that easy as well. I mean, you look at Taylor, that's just the 7th hit he's allowed this year in 15 innings pitched. Brings up Jackson Sorensen now with a runner at first and 1 out in the top of the first inning. Taylor to the stretch for the first time. Right-hander deals. Sorensen takes a letter-high strike, and it's 0-1. Another key to the game, I think, for the Flames, plate clean defense behind Dylan Matheson. Liberty with a couple of errors the other night against Duke. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, foul back to the screen. 0-2 now on Jackson Sorensen. .355 hitter. He's got 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Hit an opposite field home run against Duke the other night. Yeah, Matheson's been striking out a ton of guys, but don't make him afraid to put it in play and let those guys behind him work. So clean defense, that's another key today, as Sorensen lifts one high in the air to left field. Thornton is there as the wind knocks that one down. He'll make the grab for out number 2. And I don't know that the long ball is going to be there today. Talked about the warmer weather, but that wind is blowing in from center field, right center now. Almost like a cross breeze from right to left. It's going to knock down a lot of fly balls here. We saw that in the game last year as well. 2 down, here's Nick Barone. That wind typically blows in from center field here, I think. Barone takes the first one high, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball missing up. 6-game hitting streak for Barone. Average at .375 on the year with 3 home runs. Right-handed batter waits. Runner at first, 2 down. And he takes a strike. Fastball in there to even it up at 1-1. Tanner Marsh is the runner at first. He singled with 1 out. No score, 2 out now. In the top of the first. 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line off the bat of Barone toward the corner, giving chase and making a basket catch. It's DiMartino for the final out of the inning. So that'll do it for the Flames in the top of the first. No runs a hit, no errors, nobody left. Zane Taylor through 1/2 inning. The score 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the first here in Wilmington, North Carolina. You're listening to Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Can't get enough Flames baseball? Download the Liberty Flames Clubhouse Report, presented by Freedom First Credit Union each week on the Liberty Flames podcast. Just search Liberty Flames wherever you get your podcasts.
Scoreless ball game headed to the home half of inning number 1 in Wilmington this afternoon. Game 1 of a 3-game series with Liberty and UNCW. Nick Pierce back here with you, as it is Dylan Matheson on the mound going through his warm-up tosses for the Flames. Making start number 4. He is 1-0 with a 2.19 ERA. 12 1/3 innings pitched for the junior right-hander. Giving up 3 runs on 5 hits, 4 walks, and 20 strikeouts for Matheson. This guy had a perfect game through 4 innings on opening day against St. John's, and then you look back at his last start on Sunday against Xavier, had a no-hitter into the 6th inning before he gave up 2 runs on 3 hits there. He's got electric stuff. Also started the game against NC State, got a no decision in that outing. Flames ended up coming from behind in the 9th inning to win. So Liberty has won 2 of the 3 games he has started this year. Leadoff man at the plate for Wilmington, this is Matt Gillespie. He shows bunt, pushes it down the third base line. It's going to be a tough play. Landon Seeley lets it roll, and it stays fair. He picks it up at the third base bag, and Gillespie on the first pitch he sees from Matheson places a bunt single down the third base line. Runner at first, nobody out for UNCW in the first inning. Seeley came charging as if he was going to try to make a barehanded pickup, and even if he had, I'm not sure he had a play at first. So 1 on, nobody out now in a scoreless game. Here's Tanner Thatch batting from the left side. Pickoff throw over to first. Matheson chases him back with a head-first slide. Well, Thatch hitting just .216 in 9 games with a home run, 10 strikeouts. Another throw to first, and again the runner gets back safely, and that's significant because Thatch last year was one of the best hitters in the country. 27 home runs a year ago. Left-hand batter with a swing and foul back. Couldn't get that fastball. He's down a strike, 0-1. Hit well over 300 last year, Thatch did. Terrific player. Next pitch, 0-1 upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, preseason player of the year, hit .324 a year ago, drove in 75 runs. His 27 homers led the Coastal Athletic Association and was 11th most in the country. Throw to first, runner back. So he's trying to figure it out. Then on top of that, as we look at the Ortho Virginia injury report, UNCW without its leading hitter right now, Brock Wills. He was hitting .455 in 7 games. Pulled a hamstring on Tuesday at Coastal Carolina. Thatch lines this one in the air out toward right. That is going to get down for a base hit. Camden Troyer over to get it. Going first to third is Gillespie. And UNCW's got a couple of men on. First and third, nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Stats with a soft single out into right field. You just hope this isn't the weekend that he starts to dial in and figure it out, because someone's going to pay for all those struggles. Flames are hoping it's not them. Here's Alec DiMartino now, the right fielder. No score, first and third, nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Matheson in a little bit of an early jam here. Right-hander comes set at the belt, stretch at the pitch. Fastball stays up and in, 1 ball and no strikes. DiMartino hitting .294. A lot of guys in this lineup scuffling right now. He's not one of them. 2 homers, 6 RBIs in 9 games. He started them all. 1-0 fastball stays just off the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes to DiMartino. Umpires for this one, Nicholas Mull is behind the plate. Jeremy Crow at first base. And Tim Detweiler on the left side with his 3-man crew. 2-0 pitch from Matheson. Swinging a foul tip. That took a bite out of home plate umpire Nicholas Mull. He takes off his face mask. He's grimacing. Somebody from the Seahawks dugout will come out. Had a towel for him, but he says, no, that's not going to help. Tucker Moore goes about halfway out to the mound. Give Mull a minute. 2 balls and a strike on DiMartino. Flames are double play depth up the middle. They have turned 9 double plays this year. It's 11th most in the country. They would concede that run for 2 outs. 2-1 pitch stays off the plate just outside. 3 balls and a strike. on DiMartino. Walk here would load him up. Don't want to do that. From the stretch, 3-1 pitch. That's right there for a strike. Fastball in there. DiMartino was trying to head to first. Instead, the count goes full. 3-2 now on the UNCW right fielder. After him, though, it's a lot of 200 and sub-200 batting averages. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Climb the ladder to go get DiMartino. And a great job by Matheson battling back in the count to get the strikeout. There's out number one in the first. So DiMartino retired, one away, and now a double play ball could get you out of the inning. Here is Trevor Lucas, sophomore third baseman, hitting from the right side. 200 average on the year. He's 5 out of 25. No score, 2 on, 1 out. Lucas swings on the first one, pops it up. Foul ground. Sorensen over by the dugout, won't have a play. That one bounces off the top of the dugout and into the seats behind for strike one. 0-1 on Lucas. Teal chairback seats behind the backstop here at Brooks Field. Then they've got bleacher seats down the left and right field lines behind the dugouts. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball, base hit left field, out of the reach of a diving Tanner Marsh. Gillespie's in to score from third. Thatch goes to second. RBI single for Lucas. Makes it 1-0 UNCW in the bottom of the first. Tough luck for Matheson. A ground ball in the infield just found a hole. And UNCW now with a run on 3 hits here in the first inning. They're at first and second now with 1 out, and that'll bring Bromley Thornton, the left fielder, to the plate. Thornton has not played a ton, 2 for 10 on the season. Swings on the first pitch. That's a ground ball, fair. Past a sliding Sealy at third, and down the left field line it goes. That'll plate Thatch. First to third goes Lucas. RBI double for Thornton. He picks on the first pitch and drives in a run. It's now 2-0 UNCW. Kind of an awkward slide over there for Sealy at third base. Remember, he hadn't played a lot of third yet. Got the start there on Wednesday night, but didn't have a ball hit his way the entire game. I'm not saying that he would have been able to get an out, but it would have been nice if he could have found a way to keep that thing, knock it down on the infield. As it is, though, RBI double. That's 4 hits in the inning. Pitching coach Andrew C. out for a quick word with Dylan Matheson. Try to settle him down. And it's 2-0 UNCW. 2 in scoring position, 1 out. And Riker Galaska will be the hitter. Designated hitter, hits from the left side. Just a 154 hitter on the year, 2 for 13. Matheson the stretch and the pitch. Stays outside, 1 ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 13, but he does have more walks than strikeouts. 7 walks to 5 strikeouts. He's also been hit by a pitch. A .476 on base percentage. 1-0, swinging a foul tip at home plate. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. So you need to come right after this guy. Don't let the previous results deter you from the game plan. And that may have been the message from Coach C as well. Liberty trailing at 2-0 in the bottom half of the first. 1-1 pitch. And for a strike, 1-2. And then the other thing you think about if you're a Flames fan is you look at who's on the other side. Zane Taylor. He's got a .61 ERA coming into this thing. You don't want to give them much more than a couple of runs here in the first. 1-2 pitch. Swung on. That's lifted to straightaway center field. That'll send Robertson back. He slows, stops, and makes a head-high catch. That will score another run, though. Tagging at third, Lucas comes in to score. Thornton goes from second to third on the sac fly. RBI for Galaska. Drives in his 5th of the year. That'll make it 3-0 UNCW. So an inauspicious start here for Matheson and the Flames. Matheson had given up just 3 runs all year. He's given up 3 here in the first inning today. Kevin Jones, the shortstop, hits, takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1 on the right-handed batter. 7th man to hit in the first inning. Jones preseason CAA All-Conference honorable mention. The 0-1. Lunge and a miss. Could not get that cutter away, and it's 0-2 on Jones. Jones hitting .250 early on. No homers, 5 RBIs. Runner at third, 2 out, 3-0 UNCW. 0-2 pitch, swung on, pop foul out of play to the right. Count stays the same, no balls, 2 strikes on Kevin Jones. Flames are going to have to dig themselves out of a hole here in game 1. Matheson trying to wrap this inning up, though, first. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a foul back. Just got a piece of that high fastball, and the count stays the same. No balls, 2 strikes to Jones. Flames wearing the powder blue uniforms today. Red letters and numbers, red caps. UNC Wilmington looks like they're in the home whites today. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Trying to see if there's some pinstripes in there. I don't think so. It's hard to tell looking at him through the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to Jones. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on a good slider that time. And strikeout will end the inning. 2 in the inning for Matheson, but he gives up 3 runs on 4 hits. No Liberty errors, and 1 runner left aboard. Well, we played 1 in Wilmington, North Carolina. The score, UNCW 3, Liberty zip. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Liberty trails UNCW 3-0 as we go to the top of the second inning in Wilmington, North Carolina on this sun-splashed Friday afternoon down here on the coast. Flames will try to fire back after giving up 3 on 4 hits in the first inning. Flames men's basketball team got a big win last night. Liberty over Jacksonville State, 59-55 at the arena in Lynchburg. And that means the Flames take over the top spot in Conference USA. Liberty in first place by a half game over Jack State, with just 3 games to go for the Flames and 1 more home game that's coming up this Sunday afternoon. It'll be a 1 o'clock Eastern start. So 1 p.m. Doors open at Liberty Arena at 12 noon. Need everybody at Liberty Arena coming up this Sunday. Still good seats available. LUbasketball.com for tickets, or call 434-582-SEAT. First pitch in for a taken strike to Camden Troyer. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Left-handed hitter leading off for the Flames here in the second inning. That's a little bit of a different start day and time. Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, but it is senior day for the Flames men's basketball team. As Troyer takes next pitch for a strike, it's 0-2 on him. Camden Troyer hitting .344 with 2 homers and 11 RBIs. The 0-2. Swung on, a fly ball, well hit to deep right field. That'll send DiMartino on his horse, but he is there to make a head-high grab. reaching up to snag that one. Troyer hit it hard, but nothing to show for it. One away. So a big game Sunday as the Flames try to hold on to first place in CUSA and try to win a regular season title, get the 1 seed in the Conference USA tournament coming up here week after next in Huntsville, Alabama. And if you haven't seen that team play yet, could be your last chance on Sunday. Here's Landon Seeley. Takes the first pitch strike. He's behind in the count 0-1. Flames trail it here 3-0 in the top of the second. 1 out. Seeley getting his second straight start at third base today. The 0-1. In for a strike, quickly 0-2 on the freshman. Seeley hitting .433. He is 13 out of 30. Hit his first career home run on Wednesday at Duke. Opposite field solo shot. 0-2 pitch, a lunge and a miss for strike 3. And Zane Taylor gets him on 3 pitches. 2 gone in the second inning. First strikeout for Taylor here. And Riley DiCandido will be the batter. Lady Flames also won last night. They won at Jacksonville State. They will play at Kennesaw State tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Trying to run down Middle Tennessee in the Conference USA standings. First pitch downstairs. Breaking ball down to DiCandido. It's 1-0 the count. Riley DHing again. Spreads out. Open stance in the left-handed box. The 1-0. Check swing. That one appealed to third. He did not go. And the ball stayed just off the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes on DiCandido, the Maryland transfer. Sitting 156 on the year. 5 out of 32. Swings on this one, pops it up. Left side of the infield. Jones, the shortstop, going back on the outfield turf, camped under it. Makes a 2-hand squeeze for out number 3. And the Flames are retired quickly and quietly in the top half of the second inning. We'll go to the bottom half here in Wilmington with the score. UNCW 3, Liberty 0. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
The President's Day sales event is happening now at Lynchburg Nissan, and the savings are monumental. Get historically low rates, up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade, and unbeatable offers on 2025 models. Plus, every new Nissan comes with our million-mile powertrain warranty, giving you peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't wait. These historic deals won't last. Stop by Lynchburg Nissan today, or visit us online to claim your savings. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million-mile warranty. Don't wait. These historic deals won't last.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
As a Flames Club member, you get access to premium seating, parking, and hospitality on game day. Go to libertyflamesclub.org today to learn more.
Liberty trails UNCW 3-0 as we move to the bottom half of inning number 2 here in Wilmington, North Carolina this afternoon. Nick Pierce with you. This year and every Sunday, this year every Sunday and April 4th is Bark at the Park with Liberty Baseball. Bring your dog to Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium and also join the Flames Pup Club. Get a bandana, chew toy, and leash, plus tickets for Bark at the Park, all for just $50. Email flamesclub@liberty.edu to sign up. Brian Arndt will be the batter for UNCW. Catcher leads it off against right-hander Dylan Matheson. First pitch high. Fastball misses. 1 ball and no strikes. You know, I actually walked up to a ballpark one time that said no dogs allowed. Couldn't believe it. 1-0 pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. I mean, the audacity. How can you keep dogs out of the ballpark? Here's the 2-0. Swung on and popped up. That'll stay on the infield. In fact, the pitcher is going to be called off by his catcher, Tucker Moore, there to make the grab. Halfway between the mound and home plate. That's awkward. A lot of guys tracking that one. Jackson Sorensen was coming in as well, but Moore does well to take charge and get the put out. One gone. Arndt pops out to his counterpart. Brings up the second baseman now, Aiden Evans. UNCW leading this one 3-0. As Evans sees a first pitch strike from Matheson to start the at-bat, 0-1. 3 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the first inning. Evans hitting just a $154 on the year. 0-1, check swing on a ball in. He did not go on the appeal. 1 ball and 1 strike. This guy was an all-CAA tournament team member last year when they won the CAA tournament here in this ballpark. The 1-1. And for a strike, breaking ball caught the outside corner. 1-2 now on Aiden Evans. Cornelius, North Carolina native. And a lunge and a miss on the breaking ball. He is out of there on strikes. Third one for Matheson today. That's out number 2 here in the bottom half of the second inning. Take us back to the top of the order now with the center fielder, Mac Gillespie. And the walk-up music of everyone named Mac in baseball, or that has a Mac in their name somewhere. Mark Morrison's return of the Mac. But where did Mac go? That's the question. Gillespie stands in from the right side. First base, or had a single his first time up, and takes a strike 0-1. Starting center fielder for the Seahawks. Out of Apex, North Carolina. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. Quickly 0-2. Matheson starting to settle in here maybe. This guy didn't play at all last year. Started every game so far this year, and he's down on strikes swinging. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Dylan Matheson quickly carves up Mac Gillespie. And the return of the Mac was all for naught. 3 up and 3 down here in the second. That'll take us to the top of the third in Wilmington, North Carolina. The score, UNCW 3, Liberty 0. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Here come the Flames. Left wing Matheny steps into a 3. Bucket!
Liberty men's basketball season is winding down, and the race for Conference USA is heating up. Get to Liberty Arena in Lynchburg this week. See Liberty take on Kennesaw State this Sunday at 1 p.m. Join us during pregame as we honor our seniors. Don't miss Flames basketball this week.
Ball poked away, taking Liberty up the floor. Cleveland, look out! Ducks it.
Get your tickets at lubasketball.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, for a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders.
Well, here our score is 3-0 UNCW leading Liberty as we go to the top half of the third inning. Elsewhere on the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. In Conference USA, a few games in action at the moment. Western Kentucky and a good one with Central Michigan. They are in the bottom of the 7th inning in Bowling Green in a 4-4 ball game. Western Kentucky leading Conference USA in pitching coming into this week. They have a sub-3 staff earned run average. Thought they might have pretty good arms this year, and that's been the case to this point. But they're in a 4-4 game at the moment. WKU off to a 6-1 start, tied up with Central Michigan. Top of the third, number 19 Dallas Baptist leads Oral Roberts 1-0. They're playing that game in Tulsa. Dallas Baptist lost the other night to LSU in Globe Life Field in Arlington. Top of the third inning, DBU leading 1-0 at Oral Roberts. Get you some more scores in a moment. So it'll be Tucker Moore leading things off for the Flames with a check swing pop-up. And that'll be handled by the pitcher. Coming off the mound, easy catch for Taylor. And that's out number 1 as Moore probably upset with himself after that half swing. retired on just one pitch.
Second baseman number 49, Easton.
Didn't get very much air on that pop-up at all, so Taylor came to handle it himself. One down now for Easton Swafford. Left-hand hitter stands in with the Flames down 3-0. Takes the first one high from Taylor, 1-0. Slugfest in Murfreesboro earlier today. That should surprise no one. Middle Tennessee wins it on a walk-off, though. 13-12 over Tennessee Martin. Final in 10. Next pitch, a called strike to Swafford. Levels the count at 1-1. The sun is starting to move and hopefully set here in Wilmington. It's kind of at an odd angle here at the ballpark. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. They don't have an overhang here, but a slight one extending out from the press box here, but everyone down the right field line just baking right now. Sun up over top of us. As the 1-2 is a good changeup, swung on and missed for strike 3. Swafford out of there. Kind of a tough guy to strike out himself. That's only the third time he's gone down on strikes this year. But Taylor's got his second punch out, and 2 are out in the third inning. And since Taylor gave up that 1-out single in the first, he's retired 7 straight. To the top of the order now, here's Michael Robertson. Flames trailing 3-0, 2 outs, nobody on in the third. Robertson bats from the left side, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. This guy's thrown first pitch strikes to every hitter, but I think one. The 0-1. Swung on, missed. 0-2. Not much Robertson could do with that. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And it's on the way. Swung on, missed a fastball for strike 3. Taylor mowing through the Flames here in the third inning. 3 up and 3 down. 2 more strikeouts for the right-hander. And that'll take us now to the bottom half of the third here in Wilmington, North Carolina. The score, 3-0 UNCW on top. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Flames baseball is on the air. You're locked in to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty trailing UNCW 3-0 as we take this one to the bottom half of the third inning. Zan Taylor really settling in for the Seahawks. He's starting to pile up some strikeouts, but so is Dylan Matheson. Taylor, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit, no runs through 3 innings. Matheson gave up the 3 spot in the first, but set down the side in order with a couple of punch outs in the second. Goes back to work in the third, misses outside with the first one to Tanner Thatch. 1 ball and no strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out. See how they approach Tanner Thatch.
1-0 pitch in there for a called strike. That'll even things up at 1-1 on Thatch. Singled and scored back in that 3-run first inning. Trying to get his back going here. All-American hitter, hadn't played like it yet, but he sends this one high in the air, deep to right field. That's got a chance. That one's out of here. Tanner Thatch leaves the building. He's 2 for 2 with a home run now, and that'll make it 4-0 UNC Wilmington. Well, you hope that wouldn't happen this weekend, but he's starting to break out here maybe. Didn't even look like a terrible pitch from Matheson. Up and in, but he didn't get it in enough. Thatch turns on it for his second home run of the year. He had 27 of those last year. And there's a man in now for Alec DiMartino. Flames down 4-0 in the bottom of the third. Right-hand batter takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Liberty has shown the ability to dig out of holes this year, but this one's starting to get a little deeper and going against a really good arm as this ball is popped up. Right side of the infield. Swafford on the outfield turf is eyeing it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the first out of the third inning. So one retired after the home run by Thatch. That'll get Trevor Lucas to the plate now. Lucas stands in from the right side. He's got an RBI single and a run scored. And the first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Flames play him straight away defensively. The 0-1 misses just off the plate outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air down the right field line. Long run for Camden Troyer. He cannot get there, but it's foul. Just foul into the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, head coach Randy Hood has asked the umpires here to take another look at this. We're going to get a replay challenge. Call on the field is foul. We do have replay this weekend, though. These games are televised on Flow Sports. So the umpires will go to the replay station, which is behind the first base dugout. They go down the tunnel. They'll go take another look at this thing. We do not have a replay monitor up here, so whatever they decide is what we're going to have to go with. Going back to Tanner Thatch, though. Game against Coastal Carolina on Tuesday. He went 0 for 4 with the strikeouts. I mean, he had dipped down to 195 at one point on the year, but had shown really no signs of life until today. Right now, it's a ball and 2 strikes on Trevor Lucas. Now, if this gets overturned, he's standing on second base right now. I presume they would put him there with what would be a double. I think that's what the rules say, is the umpires, if you overturn this, they have to use their discretion as to where to place runners, which can be tough sometimes. Dylan Matheson taking a few throws off the mound. They are taking a long look at this. Either that or it's a long way to the replay review station. I don't know. They some of these things, they have to almost walk out of the stadium. I remember when they started to tinker with instant replay, I think it was the 2016 Big South tournament. The only thing you could review was fair and foul and a home run. That was the only thing that they'd allow you to look at. Here comes the umpires. We'll get the call here. And the call on the field stands as a foul ball, according to home plate umpire Nicholas Moll. So they didn't see anything apparent enough to overturn that with. But that conference tournament, they reviewed a home run in one of Liberty's games, and the umpires literally had to leave the venue. They left the field, went all the way out to the TV production truck, I think, or the trailer or whatever they had there, It took like 15 minutes to go review that home, and then they didn't even have enough evidence to call it one way or the other. 1-2 pitch just misses inside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Trevor Lucas. Singled, drove in a run, and scored back in the first inning. UNCW leading at 4-0 here in the bottom half of the third. Next pitch, that ball is cranked in the air to deep left field. That's going to send Barone back. He's at the track, and he's out of room. A home run for Trevor Lucas. Solo shot to left field, and UNCW is all over Liberty. It's now 5-0 in the third. The way the wind is blowing in today, I didn't think anyone was going to get anything out of here, but UNCW playing home run derby here on its home field. And the Seahawks are rolling here in the bottom half of the third. 2 homers in the inning now. And Bromley Thornton comes to the plate. Right on right matchup, the pitch. That one's lined the other way, and a base hit to right field. Flames are going to maybe start thinking about getting somebody going in the bullpen here. I see somebody down there starting to stretch, get loose. No one throwing yet.
DH number 32, Riker Galaska.
Third hit of the inning, hit number 7 for UNC Wilmington in the ball game, and Riker Galeska will be the hitter. Tucker Moore will take a walk out to the mound, the Flames catcher. Dylan Matheson struggling in a way we have not seen up to this point. Again, he had given up just 3 runs in 3 starts coming into today. He's given up 5 runs in 2 1/3 innings here, and a pair of home runs. Moore comes back to the plate. Galaska comes to the dish from the left-hand side. Runner at first, 1 out. The pitch stays off the plate outside with a changeup, 1-0. Got to be able to find something else to throw these guys. They're on the fastball. Galaska's got a sac fly today. Timeout call by the hitter. Galaska steps out. Reset the pitch clock to 20. One-0 pitch is a throw over to first, and the runner gets back safely. It's kind of like a missed shot and a rebound in basketball. You reset the shot clock. Got to hit the rim, though. Here's the 1-0. Pickoff throw to first. Runner back again. 5-0 UNCW in the bottom half of the third. Seahawks got 3 in the first. They've got 2 on a pair of solo homers here in the third. 1-0 pitch just off the outside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Four strikeouts, no walks for Matheson. He's been in the zone, but I guess you could say maybe he's been in the zone a little too much. 2-0 pitch. Runner started to go. He held up. There's ball 3 inside. 3-0. A walk would put him at first and second here. Modest lead for Thornton. He's not running. 3-0 pitch is inside as he yanks the fastball off the plate for ball 4. So the first walk issued by Dylan Matheson, and he may not have a whole lot more bullets left in this game. It's Kevin Jones, the shortstop, comes to the plate. You are starting to get into the bottom of the order here, but Jones struck out his last time up swinging. 5-0 UNCW lead in the third. Only 1 out as Jones shows bunt, takes a strike instead from Matheson. 0-1. Matheson at 54 pitches. Here's his 0-1. That ball is driven high in the air, deep left center field. Nick Barone on the run. He will make a sliding catch in left center field. Really good play by Barone. That saved extra bases and a run. Tagging is Thornton. He goes to third, but Nick Barone does an excellent job covering some ground out there. Keeps this at a 5-run game at the moment. Two down, men on the corners. Brian Arndt, the catcher, comes to the plate. Off the bat, I thought that was extra bases, maybe even out of here. He stung that one pretty good. Wind might have knocked it down a touch. First pitch low and outside on a breaking ball. Good block by Tucker Moore. The runners hold at first and third. 1 ball and no strikes. Arndt is 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher. Tucker Moore is last time up. Matheson trying to get out of it, the 1-0. There is a fly ball down the right field line. That one slicing foul out of play. Evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, a lot of baseball left in this, but you got to be able to start throwing up some zeros here. And the Flames are going to have to find a way to crack Zane Taylor. No one's been able to do it yet. 1-1 count. Pickoff throw over to first, runner back. Right-hander loosening in the bullpen for Liberty. Might be Jack Frankel. Tough to see from here. Bullpen down the left field line. Throw over to first, runner back. Kind of at an odd angle. They've got the sidewall that juts straight in down there, almost creating an extra left field corner. That's where the bullpen is. It's down in the left field corner, but they've got the fencing around it. 1-1 pitch stays outside. Runner from first on the move. There'll be no throw to second by Moore with a runner at third. So a stolen base for Galaska. He gets into scoring position. Base hit now could mean 2 more runs for Wilmington. UNCW leading 5-0 as it is in the third. 2 balls and a strike. Matheson sets and fires. Lifted foul, first base side. Will get out of play, 2-2. Got to find a way to get out of this inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And the pitch is taken foul to the left side into the Flames dugout. Still 2-2. That brand new artificial surface down there. Almost looks like it's got little crystals in the turf. So brand new. 2-2, fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Got him at the top of the zone. Strikeout number 5 for Dylan Matheson today, but damage is done in the third inning. A pair of solo home runs expands the lead for UNCW as we take this one to the top of the fourth. Score now is UNCW 5, Liberty nothing. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate, or visit us at centuryexteriors.com. And and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
You're listening to Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Back here at Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina. Nick Pierce back here with you. Apologize, we were trying to get the blinds down here a little bit in the press box. The sun is just beaming down on us here, starting to move and set. Like to be able to see. Love the sunshine, love the gorgeous weather here, but like to be able to see the ball game, bring it to you here on the radio. I think we're good now. Tanner Marsh, the hitter, he takes up an end. 1 ball and no strikes the count. Flames leadoff man at the plate. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the order against Taylor. He's been dynamite so far. Just 1 hit allowed. It was Marsh's single in the first. Comes back with a called strike here to even it up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball stuck it on the outside corner for a strike, and it's quickly 1-2 on Tanner Marsh. Marsh just single his first time up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. It looked like he went to a right-on-right changeup there. 3rd strikeout for Zane Taylor.
First baseman for 4.
1 away in the 4th. Bring up Jackson Sorensen. Got to have good feet to steal a base. The Good Feet store can help your feet feel their best. Find the store nearest you at goodfeet.com. Got to have a base runner to steal a base as well. Here's Jackson Sorensen. He'll try to get on here for the Flames. They've had just 1 base runner so far. And that looked like a pretty good pitch right down the middle, taken for a ball, 1-0. Sorensen flied out to left his first time up. Liberty trailing it by a count of 5-0 here in the top of the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. That'll leave it up on Sorensen at 1-1. Jackson Sorensen, the Flames' first baseman. He was the opening day starter at 3rd. Playing his 2nd straight game at first base. 1-1 pitch, stayed just off the outside corner. That'll take it to 2-1. .392 hitter last year at Iowa Western Community College with 8 home runs. Knocked in 73 in 58 games. 2-1 pitch. Jackson checked his swing, took a strike instead, and it's 2-2 now. Started his collegiate career at Gonzaga, 21 and, or I should say the 22 and 23 seasons. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went to the changeup. And that is 4 consecutive strikeouts now for Zane Taylor. First 2 were out in the 4th inning.
Left fielder number 17, Nick Barone.
This might be a day where you have to try to wait this guy out. I say that, though, he's got a complete game already. He can take them deep into the ball game. Nick Barone, the batter, takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. And the attack mode that I mentioned earlier in the ball game is, it's all well and good if you want to go out there and try to pick on a first pitch strike, but you're down 5-0. The last thing you want to do is get yourself out quickly and let this guy continue to sit in the rocking chair. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 0-2. A lot of baseball left here, but the Flames have not cracked the code of Zane Taylor just yet. 2 out, nobody on in the 4th inning. Here comes Taylor's 0-2. Fastball stays upstairs, 1-2. Doesn't get a lot easier tomorrow either. They got another good pitcher on the mound. UNCW go with Connor Marshburn tomorrow. He hasn't given up a run yet. 1-2 pitch. Tap foul behind home plate. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Nick Barone. Head coach Bradley LaCroix saying in his pregame conversation with us today, he said these 3 guys we're facing this weekend can pitch anywhere in the country. They're that good. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 3. Looked like he went to the slider or cutter, whatever it is right there, to get Barone 3 straight. Make it 5 straight strikeouts. Strikes out the side here in the 4th. And Zane Taylor is looking awful tough out there for the Seahawks. That'll take us to the bottom of the 4th inning in Wilmington, North Carolina, with Liberty trailing UNCW 5-0.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount, up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
Follow the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner on social media and keep up with all your favorite teams. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Flames baseball lives here. You are listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Right-hander Jack Frankel takes over on the mound for Liberty here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Flames are the first team to make the Haley's Appliance an outdoor call to the bullpen. Frankel on in place of Dylan Matheson, who had a rough outing today. Went just 3 innings, gave up 5 earned runs. That's a season high on 7 hits. A walk and 5 strikeouts. Also gave up a couple of home runs. Solo shots in the 3rd inning. Ended up being his undoing. Frankel, the freshman, takes over, and his first one stays outside to Aiden Evans, second baseman. He's ahead in the, or behind in the count now, 1-0. Evans batting for the right side. 1-0 pitch, fastball in there for a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Frankel, true freshman out of Plano, Texas. On the pitch here for the Flames. 6'2", 195-pounder. And the 1-1 is waved at and missed, 1-2. He's got a fastball, 2-seamer, cutter, changeup, and a curveball. Really good changeup. That's his out pitch. 1-2 pitch. Off speed, chopper over the pitcher's head, out towards second. Swafford comes to get it. Peg to first is in time, and there's one away. One down here in the bottom half of the 4th.
Center fielder number 35, Matt Gillespie.
Tough part for Matheson today. He got off to the bad start in the 1st inning, then settled down in the 2nd. 3 up, 3 down with a couple of strikeouts. And you're thinking, okay, figured it out now. He'll settle in. Gave up 2 homers in the 3rd. Stranded a couple of base runners, just didn't have it today. First pitch swung on and missed by Matt Gillespie. He's down to strike 0-1. Oh, 1 misses outside. Goes to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Frankel is making his 4th appearance. 0-1 record, 4.76 ERA. A walk and 7 strikeouts coming in. Misses here. Falls behind 2-1. Two-1 pitch from Frankel. Showing bunt, taking a strike instead. It's 2-2 now. Jack last pitched on Sunday against Xavier. He went 2 innings, gave up 3 runs and 2 earned on 3 hits, including a home run. Misses away here, and the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Gillespie. He's got a single, run scored, and a strikeout. 3-2, just missed off the outside corner, ball 4. 1 out free pass, put a runner at first. Brings up Tanner Thatch now, and boy, this guy's swinging the bat today. Don't want to face him. Hadn't swung it good all year until today. Thatch came in hitting .216, but today 2 for 2 with a single, a home run, and 2 runs scored. Left-hand batter stands in. First pitch, off speed in for a strike, 0-1. All-American first baseman. Big bat last year for UNCW. The 0-1 down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good block by Tucker Moore. Thatch, a junior out of Belvedere, North Carolina. He's drafted by the Giants out of high school. 1-1 pitch instead to first. San Francisco took him in the 18th round in 2022. North Carolina State Player of the Year that year. All-state in high school. Came to school instead. And that one is roped foul past first base. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Thatch. It's one of the top 100 draft prospects according to MLB.com. D1 Baseball's got him ranked 47th in their top 150. Preseason All-American, preseason CAA Player of the Year. A ball and 2 strikes, 1 out and a man at first. The pitch. Thatch takes it low, and that one gets away from Moore. Throw down to second base. Close play, but runner's in there. See how they score that. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position. UNCW leading 5-0. The 2-2 to Thatch. Missed down and in with a breaking ball, and the count goes full. 3-2 now. These UNCW players, I think, still adjusting to this turf as well. Gillespie almost overslid the bag down there. Here comes a 3-2 to Thatch. Fouled off the end of the bat. Little roller back behind the plate. Still 3-2. A 5-0 lead for UNCW in the bottom half of the 4th. The 3-2 from Frankel. Line drive the other way. Base hit left field. Gillespie turns third. He's on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Throw comes to second, and Thatch is 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. That's his second single. It's now 6-0 UNCW. Talked about it before the ball game. You just hope a good player like that doesn't get it going. And daggone if in the first game he has not come out and started swinging like the All-American he is. DiMartino 0 for 2, right-handed hitter. Pitch from Frankel. Pretty good pitch. Just missed inside, I guess. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to all fields today. He's at first. 1-0 changeup, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. DiMartino 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out to second. Pickoff throw over to first. Runner gets back. Thatch coming into today, a lifetime 301 hitter with 43 home runs at UNCW. Going to get drafted pretty high this year. Throw to first, runner back. That's one of those almost old school moves by a player now, right? Now they just bounce around in the transfer portal. But Thatch comes to school, foregoes the draft out of high school. Next pitch in for a strike, 1-2. Comes here, makes himself an even higher draft pick. 6-0 UNCW in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 to DiMartino. Runner not going, low and outside. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Try it again here on 2-2. Chopper foul past third base. We'll do it again. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. UNCW last year, that CAA title, record 8th championship. And that ball is slugged into deep left field, down the line, and foul. We'll do it again here with DiMartino. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. They finished second in the conference last year, but did not lose in the conference tournament. Then went down to Athens in the NCAA regionals, beat Georgia Tech in the first game of that regional before losing to Georgia and Georgia Tech to be eliminated. 1 of 2. Or 1-2, I should say. There's a line drive to third. That'll be caught on a backhand by Landon Seeley along the line. Sinking line drive put away by Seeley. Runner will hold at first. 2 out now in the fourth. And Trevor Lucas will be the batter. Flames trail at 6-0 in the bottom half of the fourth. Liberty has not lost on the road yet this year. Pickoff throw over to first, runner back. Stretching the pitch by Frankel. Bounces up there on Tucker Moore. He can't block it up. And that'll send Tanner Thatch down to second base now on a wild pitch. Base hit now could make it 7-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Lucas. They went with a pass ball earlier in the inning, by the way. They got Gillespie from first to second. This one down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Second pass ball on Tucker Moore this year. They called pass ball on the last one as well. I thought that was a wild pitch. Next pitch in for a strike, 2-1, and now I understand that's been changed to a wild pitch, which I think is the right call. 2-1. 2-1 pitch, just missed. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. Three balls and a strike, 2 out, runner at second. 6-0 UNCW. The pitch. Over but low, ball 4. Walk from Frankel, his second of the inning. Puts runners at first and second now. The Flames down by 6. And Bromley Thornton comes to the plate. Thornton digs in from the right side. Filling in for Wills, their left fielder, who's out for the weekend with a hamstring. And Thornton takes off the plate outside, ball 1. This guy and not played a ton coming in. Today he's 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and an RBI. Just the 5th game he's played in. His 3rd start was 2 for 10 coming in. The 1-0. That one stays just off the plate inside. 2 balls and no strikes on Thornton. And now Tucker Moore is going to go out to the mound. Have a quick chat here with Jack Frankel. Yeah, Brock Wells was their leading hitter, hitting .455 coming in. Went down with that hamstring injury on Tuesday at Coastal Carolina. And your UNCW, you're thinking, oh man, that's our best run producer. Thatch is struggling right now. How's this team going to score runs? They got 6 runs on 8 hits here in the bottom of the 4th. And a 6-0 lead. 2-0 pitch from Frankel. It's on the way. That's in for a strike with a fastball. Good sinker there, 2-1. This team was struggling to hit the ball when we came down here last year. In that midweek game. They got it going eventually. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good change up there, 2-2. They were held to 1 run on Tuesday in that 6-1 loss to Coastal Carolina, but they actually had a 1-0 lead in the 7th inning. Coastal beat up their bullpen lead. Here's a 2-2. Chop foul at the plate. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Thornton. If you can ever get to their bullpen, some guys that have struggled down there. Flames are hoping that they can string something together against some of those arms later on here, but Taylor has been dynamite so far in the start. 2-2 pitch with 2 on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Came in on the hands to get Thornton. Strikeout retires the side. UNCW does add a run in the 4th, however, on the RBI single by Thatch. He's 3 for 3, and as we go to the top of the 5th here in Wilmington, the score, it's 6-0 UNCW. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit carillionclinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Every Sunday is Bark at the Park with Liberty Baseball. Now your dog can join the Flames Pup Club. Get a bandana, leash, chew toy, and tickets to Bark at the Park days for just $50. Email flamesclub@liberty.edu to sign up. Now back to more Flames baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Leading off the Flames right fielder, number 18, Camden Troyer.
It's Camden Troyer to lead it off for Liberty, headed to the top of the 5th inning. Flames trail the Seahawks 6-0 in game 1 of this 3-game series. Nick Pierce with you this afternoon. Zane Taylor back to work, and his first one's in for a called strike on Troyer, 0-1. UNCW has scored in every inning except the 2nd. They've got the commanding lead at the moment. 6 runs on 8 hits for the Seahawks. 0-1, Troyer swings and lifts one to right center field, shallow. Coming on, it's the right fielder DiMartino to make the catch, and there's one away in the 5th. Troyer retired quickly. Brings up Landon Seeley. That snaps the string of 5 consecutive strikeouts, however, for Zane Taylor. Troyer's flat out to right twice now. Seeley with a swing and miss. He's down 0-1. Seeley went down on 3 pitches his first time up. Struck out. First trip to the plate. It's the 0-1 from Taylor. Just missed off the plate outside. A ball and a strike to count on Seeley. Seeley, true freshman out of Kentucky. Here's the 1-1. Stayed off the plate outside. 2-1. What a start he is off to for the Flames. One of the club's leading hitters coming in. 2-1 pitch. Just missed. I'm not sure where, to be honest. 3-1. That's a weird zone here for home plate umpire Nicholas Moll. Seeley's hit safely in his last 2 games. Had a home run on Wednesday. 3-1 is in for a strike, and that'll run the count full. 3-2 now. The right-handed batter. He's already got 5 multi-hit games this year. Trying to get his first hit here. 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Stays alive, still 3-2 on Landon Seeley. Flames need some base runners, though. Down 6 in the 5th. 6 strikeouts, no walks so far for Zane Taylor. He's allowed but 1 hit. Here's his 3-2. Seeley sends this one in the air down the right field line. Slicing foul. We'll do it again. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes to Landon Seeley. Kid who was a multi-sport athlete in high school. He played basketball, football, baseball. Was good at all of them. 13 touchdown catches as a wide receiver his senior year in high school. Two-way player. He can pitch as well, although the Flames have not asked him to do that yet. 32 stolen bases last year in high school. He hit 400. Another payoff pitch to Seeley. That one's taken for strike 3. Fastball on the outer third. Landon tossed the bat. He thought he was headed to first with a walk. Instead, he's down looking. First backwards K today for Zane Taylor. And that is the second out of the 5th inning. 7 strikeouts for Taylor. Here's DiCandido. 2 out, nobody on. Riley takes the first pitch strike over the inner half, 0-1. Zane Taylor. The wind and the 0-1. Missed off the plate inside and low with a breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-hander ready, working to the left-handed batter. Here's his 1-1. Little ground ball out to short. 2-hopper handled by Jones. The throw to first is in time. That will end the inning. Flames are retired in order. 3 up and 3 down in the 5th. We're halfway home in Wilmington. All bad guys. UNCW leading Liberty 6-0. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank & Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank & Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank & Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, LFSC Equal Housing Lender.
Flames trail 6-0 to the Seahawks as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, and a new pitcher is on. Liberty with the Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the bullpen. And right-hander Josh McCusker will take over on the hill for Jack Frankel. Frankel gave up a run in 1 inning of work. So look at the final line.
Number 32, Riker Galaska.
Frankel 1 inning, 1 run. It was unearned because of the pass ball. Allowed a base hit. 2 walks and a strikeout for Frankel. McCusker, former Coastal Carolina Chanticleer, pitching not far from Myrtle Beach. Ready to go to work here. First pitch, fastball, swung on and missed, in on the hands of the left-handed hitter. 0-1 the count. At the plate, this is Riker Galaska, their DH. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Quickly ahead in the count here is McCusker, the right-hander. Went to Carolina Forest High School in Myrtle Beach, pitched for Coastal, then went the junior college route before re-emerging in Division I with the Flames. Next pitch, 0-2, swung on, lifted, foul out of play to the left. Still no balls and 2 strikes. That one got away, missed high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Galaska. McCusker, 6'1", 185-pounder. Fastball, cutter, slider, changeup. 1-2, and there's the backdoor breaking ball that just missed, I guess, off the outside corner. 2-2. Again, this has been a hard-to-figure strike zone for home plate umpire Nicholas Mull. He's getting questioned by the Liberty dugout as well after that one. 2-2 count. It's on the way. There it is. Strike 3 called right down the middle. And Galaska will turn and head back to the dugout. 1 away in the 5th. First strikeout for McCusker. Bring up Kevin Jones. Jones bats from the right side. UNCW leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch from McCusker stays off the plate outside, a little low. 1 ball and no strikes. McCusker, the 3rd different pitcher the Flames have used, misses inside here. Falls behind in the count now, 2-0. It's now 7 strikeouts against 3 walks for the Flames pitching staff today. That ball is laced out into right center field. Coming in, Camden Troyer got a good read on it. He'll put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Catcher number 12, Brian Arndt.
And Brian Arndt comes to the plate now for UNCW. McCusker last worked against Xavier over the weekend. Pitched in the Saturday game, went 2 scoreless innings with a walk. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Correction, he pitched in the Friday game, 2 scoreless innings with a walk through 25 pitches. Here's his 0-1. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. McCusker trying to set down the Seahawks in order for only the 2nd time today. Here's the 0-2. Going outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flames pitching in that pod system. That means only certain guys are slated to go on certain days. McCusker into that pod with Matheson, Frankel, August. 1-2 just missed off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a way to try to preserve arms, keep everybody on somewhat of a consistent schedule. So even relievers kind of have an idea of when they're going to pitch next. 2-2. Breaking ball lifted to left. On the run, Nick Barone. He's already made 1 good catch. He dives and hauls that one in as well. Nick Barone. Head first, diving catch, angling over toward the line in left field. He takes extra bases away from Brian Hart, and that will do it in the 5th. Seahawks set down in order. Good work by McCusker, getting a little help from his friends. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 6-0 UNCW.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, for a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders.
Here it's 6-0 in Wilmington, North Carolina, as we go to the top of the 6th. Nick Pierce with you. And taking a look now at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Around Conference USA, number 19 Dallas Baptist leads Oral Roberts 3-0. That game is in the top of the 6th. Western Kentucky gets 4 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th to break a 4-4 tie and beat Central Michigan. 9-4 the final score in Bowling Green. The Hilltoppers are 7-1. Louisiana Tech underway at home with Memphis. That game scoreless in the top of the 2nd. Final from earlier in 10. Middle Tennessee gets a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th. They beat Tennessee Martin 13-12. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Tucker Moore will lead it off here for the Flames as we go to the top of the 6th. Zane Taylor back to work on the mound for UNCW, and he has been just about untouchable. Right-hander's first one in for a strike, 0-1. Lady Flames softball team has already got a win today. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The 0-1. There's a line drive and a base hit into left field off the bat of Tucker Moore. He's got himself a leadoff single, just the 2nd hit allowed by Taylor today. That snaps a string.
49, Easton Swafford.
A 14 in a row set down by Zane Taylor. Leadoff man on for the first time today. Here's Easton Swafford. Lady Flames on the softball diamond. Liberty defeated Drexel 10-4 this afternoon. Swung on, fouled off the bat of Swafford here. No balls and a strike. Liberty playing Georgetown. Actually, they've already played. So a doubleheader sweep for the Lady Flames today. Beat Drexel 10-4 and then turn around, shut out Georgetown 6-0. Home runs in game 1 for KK Madre and Rachel Crane. Elena Escobar got the win in the pitcher's circle in game 2. She's now 4-1. Here's the 0-1. Swafford takes it foul to the right. Quickly 0-2 on the Flames second baseman. So the Lady Flames get a pair of wins today. They are now 14-4 on the season, ranked as high as 21st in the country, ranked in all 3 major softball polls. 0-2 pitch to Swafford. Going outside, tried to take something off there. Easton didn't bite at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liberty started, 8-0? Win over Alabama. Red hot start for the Lady Flames. The 1-2. Swafford lines this one to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Tucker Moore stopping at second. Flames starting to show some signs of life here in the top of the 6th. Trailing 6-0. Get it back to the top of the order now. Here's Michael Robertson. Let's see if they start to stir in that bullpen a little bit for UNCW again. Their bullpen has not been real good for them so far this year, outside of 1 or 2 guys. Robertson 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Left-hand hitter stands in. Taylor's first one to him is in for a strike. Changeup in there. It's 0-1. Runner at second is Moore. Runner at first is Swafford. Here comes the 0-1 to Robertson. That ball is lined out toward right center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Moore green-lighted around third. He will score. First to third goes Swafford. Flames are on the board. RBI single for Michael Robertson makes it 6-1 in the 6th. 3 straight hits off of Zane Taylor after he only allowed 1 base hit through the first 5 innings today. Robertson put a good swing on that ball. Pitched down in the zone. Laced it straight up the middle. Got a mound visit now for UNCW. Try to slow things down here on Taylor a little bit. It's just the 2nd earned run Taylor has allowed so far this year. And this is 3rd start. Tanner Marsh coming to the plate. He's singled off of Taylor today, 1 for 2. Long one here, and you're right back in the ball game, though. 6-1 in the 6th. Mound visit for UNCW. Broken up by home plate umpire Nicholas Mull, and now Tanner Marsh comes to the plate. I think that was pitching coach Kelly Sechrist. He's in his 7th year. Marsh stands in, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. The pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Another run is in. Here comes Swafford to score. Flames are jumping Taylor here in the 6th inning. It's now 6-2. Robertson stops at second. Marsh with the RBI. And he drives in his 6th run of the year. Base runner away from getting the tying run up there. That didn't seem conceivable about 15-20 minutes ago. Here's Jackson Sorensen. Starting to get into the thunder of this lineup here as well. Taylor, the stretch and the pitch. Sorensen check swing. That one just missed inside, apparently. 1 ball, no strikes. Starting to draw the ire of these UNC Wilmington fans here. 1-0 pitch. Off speed, misses low. Blocked out of there by Arndt. 2 balls, no strikes to Sorensen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. But he's got light tower power. He can change this thing with 1 swing. Wind is blowing in from right field and across the outfield, though. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Check swing. Just missed. And again, this zone, I'll say it again, it's been like this really for both sides. It's been a little hard to figure. 3 balls, no strikes on Sorensen. Flames have been on the other side of this thing as well. 3-0 pitch to Sorensen. That's right down the chute for a strike. 3-1. Jackson taking all the way, and wisely so. Right-hander cranking it up in the bullpen for UNCW. Hitters count 3-1 to Sorensen. Here comes from Taylor. Off the end of the bat, slow dribbler out to short. Jones charges, gloves, throws on the run to first in time to get the out there. That's the only play he had. snaps a string of 4 straight hits for the Flames, but it's a productive out as Sorensen stays out of the double play and advances the runners to second and third. Also takes the double play out of order with first base open now. Nick Barone coming to the plate. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Had 2 home runs in the win against Duke on Wednesday. Right-hand batter stands in. The pitch. Chopper left side. Jones in the hole at short has it. Throw over to first in time there. Robertson will score. RBI ground out for Barone. He drives in his CUSA leading 16th run of the year. And Liberty has cut this now to 6-3 in the 6th. Marsh goes second to third. And that brings up Camden Troyer with 2 outs. Troyer 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts to right field. The pitch. Over but low, perhaps. 1 ball, no strikes. At the least, you would love to get Marsh in from third here. A 4-run inning, you'd sign for that. Here's the 1-0. Popped up instead. Shallow center field. Gillespie coming in, settles under it. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 3. But the Flames have a very profitable 6th inning. They score 3 times on 4 hits. No errors, 1 left. Liberty back in the ball game here as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. It's now a 6-3 lead for UNCW. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Can't get enough Flames baseball? Download the Liberty Flames Clubhouse Report, presented by Freedom First Credit Union each week on the Liberty Flames podcast. Just search Liberty Flames wherever you get your podcasts.
Liberty has cut into the deficit. It's now 6-3 as we take this to the bottom half of the 6th inning here at Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina on the UNCW campus. Josh McCusker headed back to work on the mound after throwing up a 0 in the bottom of the 5th. Goes to work here in the bottom of the 6th against the 9-1 and 2 hitters, and the first pitch is swung on and lifted down the right field line off the bat of Aiden Evans. That'll go foul out of play into the bullpen, 0-1. Evans is hitless today, 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. McCusker out for his 2nd inning of relief. Shadows starting to form along the outfield turf here and on the home plate cutout as well. There's a bouncing ball out to short, 2-hopper to Tanner Marsh. He's got it, pegged to first in time. 1 away in the 6th inning. Go back to the top of the order now with Matt Gillespie. Coca-Cola is a proud sponsor of Liberty Baseball on the radio. Stay tuned after the game for the Coca-Cola 10th inning show. Coke, taste the feeling. Pitch on the way is in for a strike, 0-1. McCusker gets ahead of Gillespie. Gillespie's had a good ball game so far. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Been on base a couple of times. Single, walk, 2 runs scored. 1 for 2 officially. But McCusker ahead of him here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the 0-2 pitch. He's down on strikes. Second punch out for McCusker. 2 gone in the 6th inning very quickly, and that'll bring up Tanner Thatch. Nobody's been able to get this guy out yet. Came in struggling mightily, and now he is 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 singles, 2 runs driven in, and 2 runs scored. Left-hand hitter takes the first one off the plate and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. All-American first baseman at the plate, batting from the left side against McCusker for the first time. Flames trailing at 6-3, 2 outs in the 6th as McCusker misses outside with the next pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Lights are on here at Brooks Field as the sun does set, but again, without the traditional overhangs, it's kind of an odd sequence of shadows out on the field. 2-0 pitch is outside, 3-0. Wind is blowing in as Thatch waits on a 3-0 pitch. That one's in for a strike. Taking all the way, 3-1. Supposed to be really windy here tomorrow. I hope we get some cloud cover out of that too. Take away some of that sun. Here's a 3-1 in for a strike. It's full 3-2. I'm not anti-sunshine. I'm just anti-sunshine stabbing my eyes. Feels like I'm driving to work in the morning. Somehow that always seems to get you both on the front end of the commute and the back end too, right? Here's a 3-2 pitch. Thatch lifts this one in the air to left field. Well struck, but not well enough. As Barone is there to make the catch, he barely had to move. That's out number 3 in the 6th, and Thatch is retired for the first time today. Josh McCusker, 6 up and 6 down out of the Flames bullpen, giving Liberty a chance to try to get back in this ball game. We go to the 7th in Wilmington, North Carolina. Liberty trails UNCW 6-3.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
The President's Day sales event is happening now at Lynchburg Nissan, and the savings are monumental. Get historically low rates, up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade, and unbeatable offers on 2025 models. Plus, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty, giving you peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't wait, these historic deals won't last. Stop by Lynchburg Nissan today, or visit us online to claim your savings. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. Don't wait, these historic deals won't last.
You're listening to Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Carter Bank box score for you as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Liberty trailing UNCW 6-3. Liberty with 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. UNCW 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 5 left on. Seahawks got 3 in the 1st and 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Flames got all 3 of their runs in the 6th inning. Trying to answer back late as Landon Seeley leads off. It'll be Zane Taylor back to work in the 7th inning, and the first pitch is cut on and missed. Gets ahead 0-1. Seeley is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Here's the 0-1. Cut on and missed, quickly behind 0-2. Seeley went down on 3 pitches in the 2nd inning. He worked it to a full count, battled a little bit his last time up. Gonna have to fight out of a 0-2 hole here. Pitch. Downstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flames trying to get a couple of base runners here in the 7th inning. Get the tying run to the plate. It's Seeley, DiCandido, and Moore, the scheduled 3, with Swafford due up 4th.
Yep.
Just missed off the outside corner with a 1-2 pitch. Seahawk fans wanted it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count on Landon Seeley, the right-handed hitting freshman. And the 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Jones has been busy out there. He gobbles that up. The throw to first. Close play. Got him by about a step, maybe. And Bradley LaCroix is out of the Flames dugout immediately. He wants to challenge this. Seeley was busting it down the line, trying to leg that out. Jones did not attack that ball at short. He waited on the roll to get to him. And we will see as the umpires go to look at this again on replay. So this is the difference in a infield single and a ground out to short to start the 7th inning. Liberty trailing 6-3. This could be a significant call here, though, because if they overturn this, again, you got the leadoff man on. And a chance to go to work here and string some stuff together like the Flames did back in the 6th inning. Second replay challenge we've had initiated here. First one went the way of the Flames. It was a challenge by UNCW on fair or foul down the right field line. Call stood as it was called on the field. Foul ball. Should have a little bit better look at this one. Again, I don't have a replay monitor where I'm sitting, but they should have a little bit better look at this. I could see down the right field line that being a tough call. There was a call the other night in the Florida-Stetson game on a ground ball to first where Stetson's hitter clearly beat it out. That was not the call that was made and overturned on replay. The problem was they were using that double bag, much like UNCW is here, with the orange base in foul territory, that designated for the runner on plays at first. And because Stetson's hitter stepped on the white bag, which is designated for the fielder, even though he beat the throw by a mile at first, he was called out on replay for stepping on the wrong base. Stetson and head coach Steve Tremper lost his mind, as you can imagine. And that took a run off the board as well for Stetson because it was the 3rd out of the inning. They had a man at 3rd. They played the rest of the game under protest. Here come the umpires. And Seeley is still out at first base. Could not hear if Nicholas Mull said call stands or call confirmed, but either way, Seeley is out, 6-3. One gone now for Riley DiCandido. DiCandido 0 for 2. Left-hand hitter takes low, ball 1. Flames down 6-3 in the 7th, 1 out, nobody on, but Stetson unsuccessfully played that game under protest the rest of the way. The NCAA denied their protest the next day, as you can imagine. Next pitch in for a strike, even at 1-1. And honestly, I mean, they should have. Look, you don't have to like the rule. You don't have to like what happened there. But the reality was, when you look at the replay, he stepped on the white bag. You're in the rule book. You're not supposed to do that. 1-1 pitch inside, 2 balls and a strike. You cannot like the double base at first. You cannot like the rule, but that is the rule now. 2-1 pitch in for a strike, 2-2. And yes, the purist in me says it's ridiculous that a guy beats the ball out at first base clearly and gets called out, but the rule is the rule. 2-2 pitch. Outside and low, full count to DiCandido. 3 balls And 2 strikes. It's popped out to short, grounded out to short as well. Trying to get on here with 1 out in the 7th. The 3-2 popped up. Short center field. Gillespie coming in with a beat on this. He will put it away for the 2nd out. 2 away for the Flames in the 7th. That'll bring the catcher Tucker Moore to the plate. And here's the other reality of this. Not every conference in the country is mandating that teams use that double base at first. I don't know what the Atlantic Sun told Stetson and the rest of its members. I don't know if they're mandating it or not. I know Conference USA is not mandating it. Tucker Moore takes a pitch just off the corner on a breaking ball, 1-0. Liberty is choosing to use the double bag because it will be implemented in the NCAA postseason, NCAA tournament. 1-0 swung on and missed, 1 ball and 1 strike. So you might as well use it now if you're going to potentially see it in the biggest games of the year, right? Get used to using it. So I say all that to say Stetson maybe, I don't know, they may not even have to use that thing. They're just choosing to. 1-1 pitch, rolled foul to the left, 1-2. And if that's the case, they really have no one to blame but themselves. Florida also ended up winning the game 6-1, so it's not like it made a lot of difference in the grand scheme of things. 1-2 pitch inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Had the call stood, or had the runner been ruled safe at first, it would have tied the game at 2 in the 7th inning. So take from that what you will. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch here. The Candida, or make it Moore, swings and rolls 1 foul off the end of the bat. Still 2-2. Moore is 1 for 2. He's got a single, scored a run. Flames had 4 straight hits to start the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes from Taylor, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. He got him on a really good changeup right there. Strikeout for Taylor. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now on the day for Zane Taylor. And the Flames are set down in order in the 7th. 1-2-3-0 doing. It's time now for the 7th inning stretch presented by the Carl Miller Realty Team. Don't stretch your budget when searching for your next home. Talk to the caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty. Visit carlmillerrealty.com today. Bottom half of the 7th, UNCW leads Liberty 6-3 on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Follow the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner on social media and keep up with all your favorite teams. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Flames baseball is on the air. You're locked in to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty trails UNCW 6-3 as we take it to the bottom half of the 7th inning here at Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina. And Josh McCusker is back to work on the mound. He deals a first pitch called strike on the outside corner to Alec DiMartino, 0-1. McCusker back out there for his 3rd inning of relief. The 0-1, a fastball swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 on DiMartino. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Here's the 0-2 now from McCusker. Right-hander misses high with a fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Josh McCusker, I told you he went to Carolina Forest High School his senior year. Fouled away, back out of play, still 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a high pop into short center field. And going out there is Tanner Marsh, the shortstop, on the outfield turf to put it away. And there's 1 away now in the 7th inning. DiMartino retired. That'll bring up Trevor Lucas, the third baseman. But before Carolina Forest High School for McCusker, he actually lettered 3 years at Tuscarora High in Leesburg, Virginia. His first pitch to Lucas misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Flames trailing 6-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-0 off the plate and low outside. 2 balls, no strikes. McCusker has lived in 5 states: Maryland, Colorado, Georgia, Virginia, and South Carolina. Well-traveled young man. The 2-0 is in for a strike, 2-1. By the time I got to age 18, I think I'd lived in only 2 states. Really, to this point, I've still only lived in 2 states. Here's a 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2 now on Lucas. I think I maybe had been to 5 states by the time I was 20 years old or whatever he is. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball down and away. Check swing. He went around on the appeal to first. Lucas out of there on strikes. 2 away in the 7th. Third strikeout for Josh McCusker. And it is Thornton coming to the plate now. Left fielder has an RBI double, also a single. He's 2 for 3. He takes a first pitch strike from McCusker, and he's down 0-1. No one has been able to touch McCusker yet. He has retired all 8 hitters he has faced. The 0-1. Breaking ball hit on the ground left side. Seeley to his left has it. The throw to first in time. Landon Seeley on the first true ground ball hit his way. Handles it cleanly. And that will do it for UNCW in the 7th. Seahawks are retired in order. Josh McCusker has done great work out of the Flames bullpen. 9 up and 9 down. Let's see if the Flames can get some more runs as we go to the 8th inning. Liberty trails it 6-3.
Here come the Flames. Left wing Matheny steps into a 3. Bucket!
Liberty men's basketball season is winding down, and the race for Conference USA is heating up. Get to Liberty Arena in Lynchburg this week. See Liberty take on Kennesaw State this Sunday at 1 p.m. Join us during pregame as we honor our seniors. Don't miss Flames basketball this week.
Ball poked away, taking Liberty up the floor. Cleveland, look out! Ducks it.
Get your tickets at lubasketball.com.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Flames baseball lives here. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Haley's Appliance and Outdoor pitching change for UNCW, as we go to the top of the 8th inning, left-hander Baker Cox will come on and pitch. The day is done for right-hander Zane Taylor. 7 innings, allows 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Quality start. No walks, 8 strikeouts for Taylor. 88 pitches, 64 strikes. And just 24 balls. Stellar outing for Zane Taylor today. And now Baker Cox is on to pitch. Give you a look at his numbers here in just a moment, as it will be the 9-1 and 2 hitters to face him, starting with Easton Swafford. Cox, one of the few guys in their bullpen that has had success. Left-hander ready to go, his first one. Swafford hits it on a line and a snag at third. Nicely done by Lucas, 1 out. Lucas had to go across his body, playing in at third base, and stabbed that one before it went down the left field line. Took extra bases in all likelihood away from Swafford, 1 out. Top of the order, here's Robertson. Michael Robertson stands in, 1 for 3. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Cox on the year, a 1.69 ERA in 4 appearances. He's allowed just 1 run in 5 1/3 innings. No record. This is 0-1. Robertson takes off the plate outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 167 against Cox. The 1-1. Robertson looks at a called strike there on the outside corner. 1-2 now. One-two pitch with 1 out to Robertson. Off the plate outside with the breaking ball. It's 2-2. Cox made 12 appearances out of the bullpen last year for UNCW. 2-0 with a 3.65 ERA. Lifetime has a 3.06. He's been a good arm for them. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. Robertson out of there on strikes. 2 gone in the 8th.
Number 1, Tanner Marsh.
And it's Tanner Marsh now. Try to get something going again for the Flames, who got 3 runs on 4 straight hits in the 6th inning. Been quiet since. 8 in a row set down by Seahawk pitching since Marsh's RBI single in the 6th inning. Swings on the first one, inside out, skies it foul down the right field line, out of play. 0-1 on Tanner Marsh. 6-3, Seahawks lead the Flames. We are in the top of the 8th. The 0-1. Cox comes back with a pitch in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. There is no radar gun here, by the way, at least not that I've been able to see. So if you're wondering where velocities are, can't tell you today. No posted radar gun. Here's the 0-2. That one's sent in the air down the right field line, twisting foul territory, racing over, unable to make the catch is DiMartino. He had it in his glove and dropped it. On the run, couldn't haul it in. I doubt they will give him an error on that. That was a long run for DiMartino. It was in and out of his glove, but that would be a really hard error. Does not appear they will, as Tanner Marsh takes a long walk back to the plate, picks up his weapon, and will go hit with a no-ball, 2-strike count. Sun is set. Thank the good Lord. Playing under the lights here as the 0-2 pitch comes. Cox just misses inside. He was walking toward the dugout, so were his teammates. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Try it again, the 1-2. Marsh swings and lifts it foul, out of play. Off to the right, staying alive here, still 1-2. Tanner Marsh has struck out once today. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Marsh has struck out only 5 times this year against 8 walks. .462 on base percentage. The 1-2. Beats this one into the ground, foul, and stays alive. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Marsh. He's made himself a tough little out in that 2-hole. Hitting .323 coming into the ball game today. Sorensen on deck if Marsh can reach and extend the inning. 2 out, bases clear. The 1-2 pitch again to Tanner Marsh. Here it comes. That ball is swung on and lifted high in the air to deep right center, but playable. And Gillespie, the center fielder, runs it down. Stops and makes the catch for out number 3. And the Flames go down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the top half of the 8th. We go to the bottom half. Still UNCW leading this one 6-3. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty softball head coach and proud Flames Club member, Dot Richardson. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me in supporting Liberty Athletics' mission to train champions for Christ on and off the field. Your support directly impacts our student athletes and is a valuable part of our team. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Follow the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner on social media and keep up with all your favorite teams. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Flames baseball lives here. You are listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty trails UNCW 6-3 as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning here at Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina. Playing baseball down by the coast. And as we go to the bottom half of the 8th, it's still Josh McCusker on the mound for Liberty, trying to keep the deficit at 3. His first pitch is inside and low to Riker Galaska. 1 ball and no strikes. He has done his job up to this point. He's given the Flames a chance to try to get back in this thing, but they've, outside of the 3-run 6th inning, not been able to do much. Next pitch in for a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Flames are down to their last 3 outs now. Here's the 1-1. Downstairs, 2-1. They'll have the heart of the order up when we go to the bottom of, or top of the 9th, I should say. Sorensen to lead off, and then it'll be Barone and Troyer. Anybody gets on? Seeley. 2-1 pitch. McCusker missed outside, ball 3. He has not allowed a hitter to reach yet. 9 up and 9 down in 3 scoreless innings. Perfect innings for Josh McCusker. 3 strikeouts as well, but he's behind here 3-1 on Galaska. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swings on a 3-1 and pops it up. Shallow left. Marsh going out, Barone coming in. Barone settles under it and makes the grab. 1 out. 1 retired in the bottom half of the 8th. Follow LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram, or search LFSN Radio on Facebook. Also find us on YouTube. That's where our broadcast is today, as well as the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, on our LFSN YouTube page and LFSN Facebook pages. You can see the live in the booth cam there. First pitch in for a called strike on Kevin Jones. He's down 0-1. 0 for 3 with a strikeout for the Seahawks shortstop. Soft liner right side base hit. Stops a string of 10 straight retired by McCusker. One-out single for the Seahawks. That's their first base hit since the 4th inning. The RBI single by Tanner Thatch in the 4th. One out, a runner at first, and Brian Arndt will be the hitter. He's 0 for 3. Catcher bats from the right side. The pitch low and away. Tucker Moore blocks it. Now can't find it. Runner takes off. He'll go to second. That'll be a wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Arndt.
Drive him in, 1-2.
Now the Seahawks try to push this thing back to a 4-run lead. If Arndt can deliver a base hit here, perhaps. 1-0 pitch down and away on a breaking ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Looking down at the Flames bullpen, they have someone looks like may have been lightly tossing, not at the moment. 2-0 pitch, stays outside and low. 3 balls, no strikes. .30 is in for a strike. It's 3-1. This will be the 49th pitch that McCusker has thrown. I think this might be his longest outing of the year. Here's his 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, twisting foul out of play, and the count will go full now, 3-2. And confirmed, this is the longest appearance so far for McCusker. Runner at second, 1 out, 3-2. Foul back to the screen. Got a piece of the fastball to stay in there. Still 3-2 on Arndt. Sun setting, temperature dropping a little bit here. We started out at 63 degrees. Decent crowd on hand. They're spread out, but they've stuck around. Here's a 3-2, down and away, ball 4. Walk to Arndt. That'll put him at first and second now. And maybe some fatigue starting to set in a little bit here for McCusker. Flames bullpen getting busy again here, maybe. Got a pinch hitter for UNCW now. Kevin Novobolowski has grabbed a bat. He will come on and hit. And we'll get a mound visit now for Liberty. Looks like Andrew C., the pitching coach out there. Novobolowski will be the hitter as Coach C makes his trip back to the dugout. Mound visit broken up by Nicholas Mull, the home plate umpire. Novobolowski hits from the left side. He's 0 for 4 on the year. This is just his 3rd game he's played in. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Novobolowski, a junior, utility infielder. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 on the pinch hitter. Come right after this guy. Novobolowski been on the bench cold the whole game. Hadn't done much to speak of yet this year. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to ping the outside corner there. And now the 1-2 is swung on, lifted to left center field. Pretty well struck, but not well enough. Robertson is there. Center fielder makes the grab. Runner will tag at second and advance to third. So a productive out for Novoblowski off the bench as he puts it in play, moves a man over to third. They'll be on the corners with 2 outs now. And headed back to the top of the order with Matt Gillespie. Seahawks lead the Flames 6-3 in the bottom half of the 8th. Liberty trying to keep it at a 3-run deficit here in game 1 of this series. Same 2 clubs tomorrow. That'll be a 4 o'clock start. Flames will try to rally late here in the first game. Liberty has not lost a Friday game yet this year. First pitch to Gillespie in for a strike on the outside corner with a breaking ball, 0-1. Seahawk crowd didn't care for that. They are squawking. Here's the 0-1. Low and outside, runner from first on the move. There will be no throw. And Arndt picked a perfect pitch to run on. Breaking ball down and away with a runner at third. There's no shot the Flames were going to take a stab at trying to get him. So 2 runners in scoring position now. 1-1 count. The pitch to Gillespie. This one beat into the ground foul. Bouncer down the third base line. 1-2. McCusker a pitch away from getting out of this unscathed. First spot of trouble he's been in. Here's his 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball sent foul back to the screen. We'll do it over. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gillespie. And the 1-2 misses outside. It'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the one that Josh wants to do business on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Slider swung on and missed for strike 3. Tucker Moore will tag Gillespie out, and that will retire the side. So McCusker cleans up his own mess in the 8th. Another strikeout, give him 4 in this outing. And the Seahawks strand 2. We go to the 9th. Last call for Liberty. 6-3. UNCW on top. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more Flames baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Pitching change for UNC Wilmington. UNCW makes the Haley's Appliance an outdoor call to the bullpen as we go to the 9th inning. And it is a 6-3 lead for the Seahawks. Trace Baker will take over for Baker Cox. Right-hander on to pitch, and he is looking to pick up the first save of the year for a Seahawks pitcher. It was a 3-up and 3-down 8th inning for Baker Cox. Struck out one of the 3 batters that he faced. Also a new second baseman into the ball game as well for UNCW as we go to the 9th. That is Dylan Schaefer checking in. He'll hit in the 9 hole for Novoblowski.
Leading off on the Flames, first baseman number 4, Jackson Sorensen.
And Jackson Sorensen will come to the plate and lead us off here in this 9th inning with the Flames down by 3. Not the first time Liberty has faced a 3-run deficit in the 9th, however. They rallied from an 8-5 deficit at NC State to win 9-8. Jackson Sorensen leads off and takes low. 1 ball and no strikes. Flames have faced their share of deficits this year. Trailed 7-0 to Xavier. Came back and won that game 10-7. Pitch to Sorensen. Fastball in for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Baker's 1-1. Foul back 1-2. Sorensen 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Got an 8-game hitting streak on the line here. Sorensen does. 1-2 pitch to him. On the ground is short, gobbled up by Jones. Little bobble on the transition, but he gets it over to first in time. And Sorensen is out number 1 in the 9th inning. So barring a big inning here, Sorensen's 8-game hitting streak will come to an end. Nick Barone has a 6-game hitting streak of his own, but he's 0 for 3 tonight. Flames trailing 6-3 down to their last 2 outs here in the 9th inning. More importantly, than hitting streaks, trying to get a man on, see if they can extend this ball game. First pitch in for a called strike on Barone. It's 0-1. Trace Baker, no record, 2 appearances, both of them starts. It's his first relief outing this year. The 0-1 stayed off the plate outside with a fastball. 1-1. No record, 3.60 ERA. That is 4 earned runs allowed in 10 innings with 6 walks and 10 strikeouts for Baker. 1-1 is lifted foul out of play to the right. It's 1-2 now on Nick Barone, West Virginia transfer. Baker trying to get the save for the starter, Zane Taylor. Here's the 1-2. Swung on miss, strike 3. Got it by him. Fastball that Barone couldn't get the head of the bat to, and 2 are gone in the 9th. Baker was an all-CAA tournament team member last year. He's pitched out of the bullpen before. He had 6 innings of relief against Charleston in the CAA title game last year. Gave up just an unearned run on 3 hits. Not being asked to do that much here. As Camden Troyer looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1. Troyer is 0 for 3. And as much damage as the middle of the order did on Wednesday at Duke, they have been silenced tonight. The 0-1. That one stayed just off the plate inside. 1 ball and 1 strike on Camden Troyer. 0 for 3, 3 flyouts. 2 out, 9th inning. Flames trail 6-3. Nobody on. The 1-1. Troyer takes just off the outside corner that time. 2 balls and a strike on the Flames right fielder. Flames trying to avoid losing their 3rd game in their last 4. 2-1 in for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. This would also be the first road loss of the year for the Flames. UNCW a strike away. Baker sets. 2-2 to Troyer. That one taken for a ball called. Maybe a tick upstairs. I don't know where that missed. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch to Troyer. Swung on, popped up along the left field line. Thornton coming over. He's there. He's got it. And UNCW has taken game one of this 3-game series with Liberty. Final score here on this Friday night, it's the Seahawks 6 and the Flames 3. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. That's coming up. You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
You're listening to Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coming up, we'll hear from Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix. We'll have the final stats, our player of the game, post-game analysis, and more right here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Final score, UNCW 6, Liberty 3. The Seahawks take game one of this 3-game series with the Flames. Nick Pierce back here with you to wrap it up on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Game 2 coming up here tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. We'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. But tough loss for the Flames as they have now dropped 3 of their last 4. First road defeat for Liberty this year as well, as the Flames fall to 6-3 on the season. Seahawks with the win improved to 6-4. Coming up, we'll have totals for you. Final numbers presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. We'll tell you who the Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game is as well. And in just a few moments, we will catch up with the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix, and get his thoughts on how this one unfolded here. But really, it was UNCW coming out firing in the first inning and what was billed to be a pretty good starting pitching matchup. Two guys tied for 9th most strikeouts in the country. Dylan Matheson for the Flames, Zane Taylor for the Seahawks. And Taylor came out in the first inning, set the Flames down 3 out of 4 hitters faced. He did give up a single, but that was about it. get to more of the game recap here in just a moment, but first we are going to be joined by the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix. And, Coach, you got us okay?
Yeah, I got you, Nick.
All right, Coach, appreciate you hopping on here. Just talking about that first inning, and, it's hard to always dig out of these holes, right? You get in a 3-0 hole there against a really good pitcher. It's 6-0 after 4, and really just, too big of a hole to dig out of here today.
Yeah, and give them credit. I mean, they swung the bats good against Dillon early in the game, and we just didn't do anything against their starter up until the 6th there. And I mean, I think at one point he retired 14 in a row. And we've got to do a better job of somebody being a stopper in the lineup to string something together. And but he's a good arm, and those are the type of arms we're going to face. We got to do a better job of competing in the box and trying to make something happen. But, like I told the guys, it's baseball. It's one game. We still got a chance to win the series. Proud of the guys for continuing to compete, getting back in the game. And, even in the ninth, we got a time run in the hole. So we gave ourselves a chance, and McCusker pitched outstanding to keep us where we were at.
Yeah, some positive things to talk about here for sure. Dylan Matheson, I mean, just not the outing we're accustomed to with him. He's given up 3 runs all year in his first 3 starts, gives up 5 earned today. Was there anything different out there going on with him today?
Yeah, I think he was just up in the zone a little bit. They had a good plan against him, and they put a couple good swings on it. I mean, couple balls, found a way through the infield, but they hit a couple home runs as well. And they had a good plan. He wasn't able to adjust to their plan, and he gave some runs. It's going to happen. Like I told him, he kept on strikes is what we asked him to do. Sometimes they barrel you up, and that's what they got doing today.
Yeah, tough. Tanner Thatch today, 3 for 4. A home run, 2 RBIs. We just talked about him in the pregame show, too. You hope a guy like that, he's going to break out at some point. You just hope it's not against you.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great player, and he was going to get it going at some point, and he had it going today, and he's, the key cog in their lineup, and, everything kind of goes around them, and he was pretty good today. Hopefully he won't be that good tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, looking at some of the bright spots for your club, I mean, like you said, competed, fought back, 3 spot there in the 6th inning, 4 straight hits to start the inning. Were guys just kind of going up there trying to get him early in some counts?
Yeah, I mean, I think his stuff, in the 6th inning there kind of flattened out a little bit, and he was going more to his off speed. And we kind of had a plan of seeing it up and looking for the off speed, which we did, and it resulted in some good results for us. It was a big inning for us, and we still had a chance. But ultimately the innings 2 through 5, we put 0 pressure on him, and we got too good of a lineup to allow somebody to do that. And it'd be a good challenge for the guys tomorrow to come out and be ready to go at the beginning of the game.
Last one here. How good was Josh McCusker? You mentioned him earlier. I mean, 4 scoreless innings tonight. He does his job, gives you a chance to come back.
Yeah, he was outstanding, right? I mean, he's had a couple appearances and been good for us, and he took another step tonight. He's got a different breaking ball than Dillon does, and his breaking ball goes more down than sideways, and they were struggled with it. So that gives us a good report for the rest of the weekend that the right-handed hitters, might struggle with that type of breaking ball. Mm-hmm. He threw a ton of strikes. He competed, got himself in a jam there in the 8th, but got out of it. So really proud of Josh. He continues to work and continues to get better for us.
Yeah, good to see. Some things to build on for the rest of the series here for sure. Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you back here tomorrow afternoon. Try to even this thing up at a game apiece.
Okay. Thanks, Nick.
All right, that's the head coach, Bradley LaCroix, with us here on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show with his final thoughts as Liberty comes up short 6-3, the final score here to UNCW. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue on here with our post-game thoughts. We've got final stats to bring you. Check the out-of-town scoreboard, our player of the game, and much more before we shut it down here. You're listening to Flames Baseball on the post-game show from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Every Sunday is Bark at the Park with Liberty Baseball. Now, your dog can join the Flames Pup Club. Get a bandana, leash, chew toy, and tickets to Bark at the Park days for just $50. Email flamesclub@liberty.edu to sign up. The game is over, but we're still talking Liberty Flames baseball. You're listening to the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Welcome back here to Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina. Final score, UNCW wins it over Liberty 6-3 to take game 1 of this 3-game set. Nick Pierce back here with you with your totals presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the Flames, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. For the Seahawks, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and they stranded 7. Winning pitcher is Zane Taylor. He runs his record to 3-0 now on the season. Taylor today, 7 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 8 strikeouts. He's given 28 punch-outs now on the year. Dylan Matheson takes the loss. He falls to 1-1. Went 3 innings, gave up 7 hits, a season-high 5 earned runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts for Dylan. Save goes to Trace Baker. It is his first. It's the first for a Seahawks pitcher this year as well. He pitched a scoreless ninth with 1 strikeout, set down the side in order 1-2-3. This one just got off to a bad start for the Flames. Matheson goes out in the bottom of the first in a 0-0 game, gives up back-to-back hits to start things, a single to Matt Gillespie, then a single for Tanner Thatch, put 2 runners on for Alec DiMartino, came back with a 3-2 pitch to get the strikeout swinging there. And you're all of a sudden thinking, all right, we're double play ball away maybe if you're the Flames getting out of this inning, and then it's Trevor Lucas, the third baseman, in an 0-1 count. He gets a pitch to handle, base hit to drive in a run, makes it 1-0. Next man up, Bromley Thornton filling in for their injured left fielder, Wills. He comes up, first pitch swinging, double down the left field line to drive in a run, makes it 2-0. Then Riker Galaska with the sac fly to make it 3-0. And really some ground balls that found some holes there in that first inning. And the Seahawks were able to put some runs on the board, got some good swings off. They go up 3-0 after 1. Matheson came back out in the second inning, looked more like himself. 3 up, 3 down inning, struck out 2 hitters. and it's still 3-0 after 2. But then in the bottom of the 4th, Matheson back out there, gets the ground out from Aiden Evans to start the inning, then go back to the top of the order. The walk to, actually check that, I'm looking at the 4th inning. The 3rd inning, Matheson went out there. First man he saw was Tanner Thatch, and he takes him deep. Home run to right field for Thatch, his 2nd of the year. Made it a 4-0 Seahawks lead. 2 batters later with 1 out, it's Trevor Lucas going deep to left. That home run made it 5-0 UNCW in the 3rd. Matheson then gave up a single to Thornton, a walk to Galaska that put 2 runners on, and then was able to get out of it with a fly out and a strikeout to end the inning. But again, just 3 innings today for Dylan Matheson. 60 pitches, 42 strikes, 18 balls. He threw strikes. He filled up the zone, only 1 walk, but got hit a little bit too much there. 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, and a couple of home runs given up by Matheson. Flames trailed at 5-0 after 3. Seahawks would get to reliever Jack Frankel in the 4th inning. Frankel gave up a 1-out walk. Runner gets to 2nd on a pass ball. Then it's a base hit for Tanner Thatch, his 3rd of the ball game. Drives him in to make it 6-0. Frankel would get out of it without any further damage in the 4th. Would stay 6-0 until the 6th, and the Flames could not muster anything off of Zane Taylor, who at one time, as Coach LaCroix pointed out, retired 14 consecutive hitters. Taylor only gave up 1 hit through the first 5 innings before giving up a leadoff single to Tucker Moore in the 6th, and that started a string of 4 straight hits for the Flames. Moore, Swafford, then Michael Robertson, and then Tanner Marsh. 4 straight singles. Robertson and Marsh each with RBIs. That made it a 6-2 ball game. Jackson Sorensen would ground out, then Nick Barone would ground out as well, but that one drove in a run. Made it 6-3. Flames were unable to get Marsh in from 3rd. He was stranded there as Troyer flied out to center, and it would stay 6-3 after the 6th, and that was all the scoring at that point. Both bullpens did good work here tonight. Josh McCusker for the Flames, 4 scoreless innings, 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, cleaned up his own mess in the 8th inning with 2 on and 1 out, got out of it without allowing anything. And then the combination of Baker Cox and Trace Baker, 2 scoreless innings, did not allow a base runner. Set down all 6 hitters they combined to face with a couple of strikeouts as well. Time of the ball game, 2 hours, 25 minutes, 1,128 paid to see it here at Brooks Field in Wilmington, North Carolina. Game number 10 of the season. Check that, game number 9 of the season for the Flames. Game number 10 for the Seahawks. Game number 9 of the year for the Flames. And they come up short 6-3. They fall to 6-3 on the season. The win for UNCW, they go now to 6-4 in their first 10 ball games. Final stats are presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game will be Flames reliever Josh McCusker. Again, did his job. 4 scoreless innings, 4 strikeouts, a walk and a base hit allowed. McCusker 62 pitches out of the bullpen for the Flames, and gave them a shot in the late innings, but unable to get anything going against this Seahawks bullpen. That'll do it for this game. Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard now, built by Frank Good Builders, and we'll start actually with Lady Flames softball. Successful day for head coach Dot Richardson's bunch. They sweep a doubleheader at home. Liberty, number 21 Liberty, beats Drexel 10-4 in game 1. Home runs in that game from KK Madre and also Rachel Crane. And then in game 2, Liberty shuts out Georgetown by the final of 6-0. Elena Escobar, a complete game shutout, 10 strikeouts. She gets the win and goes to 4-1. So the Lady Flames with a successful day back in Lynchburg on the softball field. College baseball scores from around Conference USA. A few games still happening at the moment. And it is in the bottom half of the 9th inning in Tulsa with number 19 Dallas Baptist and Oral Roberts now tied at 6. Dallas Baptist led that game 3-0 after 5. Oral Roberts got 6 runs in the 6th. Dallas Baptist tied it with a 3 spot in the 8th. It's now 6-6 in the bottom of the 9th out in Tulsa. Last half of the 6th inning in Ruston, Louisiana. Louisiana Tech trails Memphis 2-1 there. Bottom half of the 2nd, game 2 of a doubleheader. Western Kentucky and Central Michigan are scoreless. WKU took the first game of that double dip 9-4. The Hilltoppers are now 7-1 on the season. Bottom half of the 1st, FIU at home taking on Merrimack. That game is scoreless. And a final in 10 from earlier today. Middle Tennessee walked off Tennessee Martin 13-12. Home run in the bottom of the 10th inning to win that one. Later tonight, it'll be Jacksonville State at home against Arkansas State. They'll get underway here in about 10-12 minutes. Then it's Sam Houston also at home, 7 o'clock Eastern start with Nebraska. Actually, I say at home. Check that. They are playing in Frisco, Texas tonight. That's part of the Frisco Classic at Riders Field. Sam Houston taking on Nebraska at 7 o'clock. And then in Las Cruces tonight, New Mexico State hosting 1-8 Oakland. That'll be an 8 o'clock Eastern start there. And Kennesaw State and Samford, don't have a score update on that one. They were supposed to start at 5 o'clock in Alabama. Kennesaw State at Samford this weekend. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Again, the score you care most about. Liberty comes up short to UNCW 6-3. Our final here in Game 1 of this series. Game 2 coming your way here tomorrow afternoon. That'll also be a 4 o'clock start. We're on the air at 3:30 with our pregame coverage. Starting pitching matchup for tomorrow, it'll be a couple of right-handers. UNCW will send Connor Marshburn to the mound. He is 1-0 with a 0 earned run average. Liberty will counter with Ben Blair, right-hander 1-0 with a .82. So runs could be hard to come by here tomorrow. Again, 4 o'clock first pitch, 3:30 airtime on the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner. Until then, that'll just about do it for us. Big thanks to everyone at the network, and thank you for making us part of your Friday. Sorry we don't have better news. Final score again, UNCW 6, Liberty 3. You heard it on the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner. I'm Nick Pierce. Till tomorrow, so long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. This broadcast of Liberty Baseball has been brought to you by Joe Yock with Alcova Mortgage, showing you the way home. By Aqua Pros, pools, hot tubs, and hearth. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. By Carter Bank, life lived full. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Crossroads Family Dentistry. Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. By 11 West. First Bank and Trust, the bank that puts you first. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good. Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. By Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. Liberty Baseball has also been brought to you by Ironclad Coffee Roasters, the finest hand-picked specialty coffees from around the world, serving you at Candler Station in Lynchburg. Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Expect the best service, prices, and care. By Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. Sentry Exteriors, providing roofing, gutters, windows, and home remodeling. Visit them at sentryexteriors.com. By Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance. Planning today for tomorrow. The general manager of the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner is Justin Metzger. Network director, Alan York. Coordinating producers, Kyle Sykes and Nick Pierce. I'm staff announcer with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Senior Associate Strategic Communications Director Ryan Baumberger. Liberty Flames Baseball is an exclusive presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.